All right, everybody, welcome on the porch at the BFA campground site. We are ready for Phillies Pirates. Mike Gill, Nuggets is here. Nick Earnshaw, Dougie Fresh, and Al Fisher. The Grape Cape May IPA is back.
What do you have in store for me today is what I want to know.
Survived.
Now, I had to, hey, hold on a second before we get into this. I had to go get a colonoscopy and an endoscope after that. Literally, want to see my appointment? But
Hang out with us on the porch today. Otto Kemp gets the call. He's making his major league debut. Never have we been so excited about a 25-year-old 4A player, right, guys?
Oh, well, boy. Only thing better than a 3A player is a 4, I guess.
Whatever that means, you get those bad jokes. We tell them all the time. Comedy is not your thing. Stick to your day job. All right, we got you. Andrew Haney pitching today, another lefty. So the Phillies got a bunch of rays. By the way, no Stott today. Sosa is at second because we got Kemp in the lineup today. So we'll see. He's hitting seventh in the lineup tonight for the Phils. All right, hang out on the porch. We're going Lagunitas daytime to start. I got a beer in the third inning today that we're going to be checking out. What do you guys got?
We're going with the Crucker. The old Yingling.
nice.
Starting
Same here.
Light, but
Couple Yinglings. You can tell we got older people here. So
I'm going to be breaking out the Hidden Sands 109. That's what I'm going to do.
107. Good call.
Okay.
Whatever it takes. 107, 109. What about you, Nick? Sir?
I got
You got a glass of milk or anything?
I'll get something. I'll get probably.
All right.
I'll go Yingling.
All right,
You want a?
In a little bit. Here we go.
Here we go.
We're live.
And Turner, which is probably where he should stay. I'm over the Stott experiment.
I agree. Yeah, he should stay right here. One hole.
Yeah. And the weather held up for us here too.
It did.
It's a little steamy.
Yeah, it is a little
That was a
little muggy, a little soupy.
little weak flare for the first out.
Yeah.
2 pitches, 1 out.
Yep.
Great job out of your leadoff.
Great stadium. You been there, Al?
No, never been.
Yeah.
Ran into a guy this morning at was checking out an RV where we're at, the Ocean City campground, an RV show. Wow. Talked to a sales rep, and I said, "Hey, we're we got our On the Porch show at 4:05 at Phillies watch party." He goes, "I guess you guys watch a lot of losses."
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
There you go.
Good. Are we serious?
There you go. See, I don't need him to lead off. He can hit one in the 2-hole. What's the difference?
Crush that going Oppo taco there, boys. How about it?
Trey Turner gets out. It could have been 2 runs,
Yeah, but you can't hit 2 runs in the
No.
leadoff spot, which is where you want him.
I know. I'd like him there.
Another wrong answer for Nicky
What,
Nuggets.
you want Schwarber in the 1 hole?
Yeah. You can't right now because of the rest of the lineup.
Gill
But
has all the right answers. You should be on Jeopardy.
It's a good call.
I'm telling you.
No, that was funny.
You're never wrong.
Hey, when I am, I admit it.
It's not. It's a rarity.
Yeah, you're right about that.
It is a rarity.
But when I am, I will say, hey, I got that one wrong.
You just got to make sure you record this because that's going to be a very brief highlight.
You are right about that, too. I'm not saying you're wrong. See, I'm agreeing with you. Quit while you're ahead. You're getting a lot of things right so far.
You look just about as pissed as Alex Bohm just looked. Right
Yeah, but Bum doesn't have to keep emotions down. He
Look
sees
at-
what
They're
Schwarber
showing
does, and he
Kemp
swings the first
after
pitch and
everything.
pops it straight up. Come on, man.
Otto Kemp, or is that a porn star that's on the team?
Only you would
go
know.
with the mustache.
I mean, not that I'm condoning it. no,
Nice
but
mustache. Solid stash
it-
there.
it's,
Come on.
It's straight out of the 70s. Oh, well, here's our clean hitter.
Oh, great swing at that one.
Well, 3 bad swings and 1 good one in this inning.
Hey, let's flail it one to right
Just
field.
flail. Just
Yeah.
All
right.
early in the count. Within the first 2 pitches, they were swinging.
Talk about this.
It could have been to be fair to them, that could have been the game plan is to attack this guy early in the count. But if you're gonna do that, give me a swing that's not one-handed.
You
Like
were
a-
probably shocked that there wasn't a
He-
show pitch in the dirt.
Right. And he's got a great strikeout to walk ratio. So that's probably the main reason, to your point, of attacking it.
I'm obviously the biggest Casty supporter.
Where's the jersey today?
You're an athletic supporter.
Wear
You, are.
jersey
You
today?
really are.
I only could take so much of Mike's venom, so I figured I would spare myself.
I got the
Casty crush.
I got the giveaway from the last. Yeah. This is the one you said. I tweeted it out. Your exact quote. It's an Earnshaw hat.
Yeah, it is true. So
It's got the.
Is that the SEI, like the financial institution SEI?
they're not sponsoring us, so we'll just move on.
Yeah, but I got one of my good buddies from college that is a big player with that
Good,
organization.
you should sponsor
Paul
us.
Clauder.
Yeah.
Paul, if you're watching, and you should be,
What are you doing?
Paul?
I'll back to you.
So I guess our first pointless debate. Are you a fan of the rope on the brim
Absolutely.
of the hat?
Big fan of the rope. Love the rope in the middle.
Not a fan.
All right. You know
You
what?
don't like
We're
the
gonna
rope?
you can jump in. I can't see.
My dad used to rock those
See the
hats
rope?
back in the late.
Yeah, they're all coming back now.
I'm
though.
I'm
Everywhere's
actually
wearing
liking it.
those things.
I'm liking it.
Yeah, I don't mind.
It gives you an extra
You have a
color.
throwback spring training.
Yeah,
like
man. I
batting
like to go
practice.
little throwback. I like my lounge clothes too.
My
Here,
my
spotted
cousin's a big
shorts.
rope guy.
Yeah.
He's a big hat with the rope. I don't mind it. I mean, I know like they're all coming back now. A lot of the breweries
Yep.
have their hats with the ropes. It's kind of like a trendy thing right now, so they're jumping on that. I don't like or dislike. It's no consequence to me.
Yeah, what about
It's subtle. It's subtle.
What
I
about
think
the
I like
blue?
it.
Is
I don't
the
mind that
blue-
hat. No, I like the
throwback
blue.
All right.
I like
that.
that.
I like the
I
Powder
love
blue.
I don't just like it. I love the powder
The
blue.
rope thing makes me feel like I should be going on a boat. It's kind of weird.
I feel it's very like trendy just to like all the retro uniforms. So everyone's just like because it's old and they're coming back.
Genuinely
but-
like it.
I don't.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: why is Pittsburgh wearing uniforms with Pittsburgh on it when they're home? I mean, don't we know where they are?
Yeah. Good question. I do like those black with
Might
the
have
black
failed
strip.
geography class.
That these Pittsburgh uniforms are the yellow ones last night are terrible.
No, was it the PGH
Yeah,
one?
awful.
Speaking of porn star mustaches, I mean Gonzalez has got one.
Yeah, it's kind of like if they were in PNC Park. I mean, I feel like we're watching a game at like Three Rivers Stadium on Prison.
Coming back.
Jeez.
Well, that ball's ripped.
Oh Lord!
Stay on it.
Oh,
God!
Oh.
Weston Wilson, my God.
Somebody-
Are you
Oh.
kidding me?
Look at
You
this.
have got to be
gosh. You going?
How do you write his name in the lineup and actually put LF next to it?
Maybe he has pictures. Wow.
Dude,
He dove for that ball and it was about 10 feet away from him. How about a different angle?
Oh,
jeez.
What are we doing? Watch.
where's
Dude.
Rojas? I mean, that was in like center field.
I know that.
I don't know about that.
I know Pete Rose.
Oh, my God.
That was way too far to.
I know Pete Rose just got.
That's terrible.
Stated for betting on baseball, but when you see Wilson do something like that, it kind of makes you think. Like, what team are you on? What team are you on?
That was really bad. He's horrendous. He's unplayably bad. He can't hit and he has no position.
No.
That would equal probably not a major leaguer. You
Yeah.
can't hit and have no position.
4A?
Where does that leave you?
4A?
I don't even know these four. You know, he hit 31 home runs in AAA
Did he?
in 2023.
Jeez.
In AAA.
Yeah.
And we were talking about that beforehand. You were saying that the pitching in AAA levels.
Actually,
Pretty-
Ruben Amaro was saying on the
Uh-huh.
podcast, on the Philly Show podcast, he
Right.
said that the pitching at the AAA level this year is pretty weak.
Mm.
He actually said that the AA pitching is actually a higher quality.
Well, here's the cut.
So there's hope.
I mean,
Love Kutch.
He's,
Oh,
he's
me
a
too.
guy that they might give up the trade deadline. Do we want him?
I'd take him
think
back.
What we
I brought
what
that up
we
on
need-
Nuggets.
I think I would like McCutcheon. At least you know you.
I think he has a. I think
too.
Frank was saying he has a no trade clause.
You don't think he come back?
I don't know, maybe. I don't. I
Unless,
mean, he
probably
chose
wants
to
make
pick
it.
Pittsburgh for a reason. I think.
I don't think he wants to leave Pittsburgh. That
Yeah, I
would
think he just enjoys kind of playing at the end of the line here. He's like 38 years old.
I
We got a
was
tie
like,
game here.
Oh, he's a winner. He's definitely a winning player, McCutcheon. And he would.
How old is he now?
I think he's like 38.
I think you're right.
He looks
I
great.
just,
He looks
I
great.
mean, listen, but we're sitting there thinking we got Weston Wilson, we got
Oh, he would be a total up.
Kepler.
Al, you would be an upgrade over Weston Wilson. You know why? Because you wouldn't have made an effort like that for that ball.
No, I would have just stood there and said my center fielder.
Exactly, which would have worked out better. He probably would have only got 2 on that instead of 3.
I could picture you in left field actually. Chasing after that.
His arm is shot. It would be
It's shot or was it ever was?
that's debatable.
Yeah.
Jeez. Speaking of West Virginia pitchers,
Oh, I knew you were going.
wow, not a great day at the ballpark right now versus LSU.
Nah, they were up 1-0 in the second, and then
It was 3-1. I don't know what it looks like now, but
Super Regionals, though,
I
Al.
could do a little. Yeah, no. Credit to the
How much
Mountain
snow
Dew.
is in West Virginia when they got to start the season? And they don't really
It doesn't
play
snow that. It's not like Buffalo. Very like. I wouldn't say similar to here. It snows a little bit, but when I was there, it was not like we got crushed with snow all the time.
A little bit of rain.
Well, that's actually blowing off the trees.
I hope so.
On the edge of the woods here.
There you go. We're at the campground.
Nice confines, right, boys?
Yeah, on the porch, live at the campground.
We got you can see in the back fire pit as well. So we get one of those 8 o'clock start out there. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, I mean the setup's perfect too. You guys are underneath the tent. You know, I'm just here. I'm the I'm team B. Just like when I get the beers, I'm sitting right outside. You know, once the rain starts again, it should be good. It should be a really comfortable moment.
Well,
that's how it works.
You're only an owner of the site, so why would you think that you would get any?
Why should I get any accommodations? I don't know.
Well,
Apparently,
not for nothing. With as little as you know about baseball, you're lucky you're even in this.
What do you mean I don't know anything about baseball?
Oh gosh.
What are you talking about?
was
What is your basis?
Oh man.
Let's
start.
What's your premise for that? You know what breaking?
I listen and observe.
Yeah, this
Really?
is something.
At
Yeah.
least I'm not. Do I go there?
Ground ball to third,
I feel like I'm
over to
on-
first base, and she makes the play. Ow! The girl made an unbelievable backhand and
Do I
fade.
go there?
Oh God.
Do I go there? You know, I'm all
I
there.
probably know where he's gonna go.
Do I get the Joker meme?
I'm going there. You open it up, man, and you should never. You know, I'm always ready for the next
I don't
swing.
know-
I go
I
for
don't-
haymakers
Yeah,
because I don't know that.
Don't throw
that-
that.
No, don't do it.
Don't.
I'll stay away.
Swing.
Swinging bunt.
I don't want to ruin the
You
brand.
know that-
I don't want to ruin the brand. I get it. You know, I know bigger than
You
that,
know
buddy.
Mike's better at calling baseball
Than softball. Yeah.
You know.
That one, you can bring that up. I could care
No,
less.
no,
really.
I can't. No, we don't want to bring.
I
it
was saying it
We're
wouldn't
gonna-
bother me
I
one
gotta do
bit.
the right thing. I could take a high road. I would take the high
It
road.
wouldn't bother me one bit, Al. Not one bit. I really don't find it all that like
Well, I know, but I don't
egregious.
wanna
I'm
debate
just
that.
saying.
We got other stuff going
I
on.
get
good.
it, but my
We're
point
good.
is, I'm telling you, I don't really find it all that big of a deal. So
Okay.
you could have brought it up, and I would not have cared.
Yeah,
one
but I
bit.
think from the brand, we don't get.
That's okay, but you're not smart enough to keep that to yourself.
I like just leave it out there. Just look, I got you. Nice
No,
and
no,
toasty.
no,
I
you
like
won't.
it.
No, you don't.
You know what I mean? I sent. Put that up on the board.
Oh, yeah. You should.
And here we go.
So we've debated too, like how much do we get away with of having the game in the background? Breaking rules.
Probably not at all.
0.
The same.
0.
Yeah, we didn't debate it. We shut it down pretty much immediately. It wasn't a debate. It was a clear cut no.
No. No.
Well, we're out at the campground.
It's called In the Kitchen because I got Mike's kitchen on that last one.
Jeez.
Oh,
Outdoor kitchen.
Outdoor kitchen.
So, with this kind of setup, boys, is this what you really would consider camping, or is this cheating and is it glamping?
Well, it's glamping.
It's a little cheating. A little bit.
There's no tent.
Ooh,
Right back up now.
Oh,
It's all right.
you don't have to worry about Sosa gobbling up.
try to look for the. There we
I don't
go.
know why he didn't charge that. He didn't charge that at all. It was a slow roller. If he's hustling the first,
Well, it was a little deceptive because I think Ranger knocked. I think he hit
Yeah.
it. I think it went off his glove because he hit this hard. Yeah, I think it went off him. Changed
yeah, we
direction.
waited for it.
I think while you guys were sparring, like it was Cage Fury,
Mhm.
and scored a run.
Oh.
They did, but that was before we were. sparring.
No,
Yeah, we all watched that run happen.
That was McCutcheon.
I updated the
Thank you.
3.
Yeah.
while that
We were all watching when McCutcheon hit it up the middle, and the guy from third that was on third because Al didn't play the ball. Walked home. He moonwalked home.
This P.
Interestingly
Bryant.
enough, at this pace, I've already done the first beer, so I
There
got
you
to
go.
go to Hidden Sands. Nick Earnshaw, if you want to.
I'll take one. Yeah, that'd be great.
Hidden Sands
That'd be great.
107.
Yeah.
Not 109.
Not 9. Not 7.
This is probably we're gonna change the name of this to exit interview with Alan the gang.
Now they got a sheets on their arm there. Al, you ever been there?
I have. I'm not a fan. I know somebody that is a fan, but I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, how can you not be a fan?
I'm not.
I mean, if it was here,
Unless they want to sponsor us, then I'll become a huge
well, I'm
fan.
saying if the sheets was here and the Wawa was there, you would like sheets and not Wawa. It's only because
I
you're.
told the story on the porch before what I did in college, right? Me and my roommate did.
No.
Were you here for that one?
No.
We drove at 11 o'clock at night to Pennsylvania to get sheets, and then drove back at like 2 in the
What
morning.
part of Pennsylvania?
The closest one to Jersey. So I don't know. It was far. It was like $130.
Yeah, you're probably talking at
Yeah.
least
Oh, it was-
Lehigh Valley, right?
Yeah, it was $130.
Yeah, you got to get out there a little bit. Well,
we had to get out there a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I
probably
don't
about-
mind it. It's like you're not used to it, so it's like you don't know what they specialize in or what they're.
Yeah.
But I'm sure if you live there, you probably think
My
it was
buddy
really.
loved Sheets. My one roommate, I had like 7 guys. It was a big house,
Mhm.
and this is during COVID, so it's like, yeah, let's do it. We just say, let's go, let's go to Sheets. Well, like 11 o'clock at night, got back at like 2 in the morning. It was hilarious. Drove
Yeah.
over the bridge and everything.
So we're good. Actually looking up right now to see where the nearest
Another
Sheetz
one.
is. I think it was.
Look.
He's so, I love it.
So nonchalant. So
They're
Ray
hitting
just
him a
got
little
a
bit.
ball back to the mound.
He's
just
like, they
nonchalant.
gave me a fish out of water and put him in left field.
Cliff Lee-esque. Remember when Cliff Lee used to do that type
Yeah.
of stuff?
Definitely.
Doug, you missed it. Ranger just nonchalantly ground ball right back to him. Just flipped it over. Thank you very much.
Gold
Appreciate it.
glove. Gold defender. All right, so let's see.
To the camera.
To the camera we go. How's my angle there, Nikki?
You're good.
All right.
Perfect.
So
It's
we
the-
got-
Still handsome as ever.
We got the Hidden Sands 107 IPA. Of course, Hidden Sands right over there in Egg Harbor Township. Is that considered Egg Harbor Township?
Yeah.
EHT.
I'm a big fan of this. This is a 6%. I do think that it's relatively, I would say, crushable. So I'll just say you can cruise pretty good
All right.
with
Good
this
to know. I'll take a
this
sip
bev.
now.
I would say 2 in an afternoon. Well, double header. This would be a brewed with depth. So I'm gonna go with the double header.
Pale ale. Oh, I like a pale ale.
Yeah.
There
So
you go.
cheers, pal.
Cheers.
So the 107
take off
West
your-
Coast.
Did you take off your Kevlar vest? You guys good?
It's good.
I don't understand why you thought that was so bad.
I don't know. I don't either.
Bad joke.
It's a bad joke. Listen, you know I could roll with it.
Don't let me interrupt.
But it's okay.
I
My Kevlar's still on.
Al, I
because he
would not
does-
have been
he-
offended in the least bit.
I know, I
so.
know you.
Do we get?
Listen, that's why I floated it out there instead of doing it.
God. I feel
Like
you
sometimes I
need
could be-
to-
I could just shoot, right? But you
Yeah.
didn't really get in my crawl. But you broke my chops. It's all good.
I'm sorry that you couldn't handle it, but I would have handled your.
I
your-
said I did handle it. What are you talking about?
didn't
You
sound
listen?
like it. Hey.
Oh, now
Off
cheers.
to a roaring start
Hey,
Yeah.
on the porch.
Ah, well,
so the 107 is at Hidden Sands, which, by the way, what they are known for is the water. They have
Pale
the
ale
water
line.
very, very, very. So when you go in there, they'll actually ask you, "Have you ever had the water before?" You ever been there?
Have I been there?
don't not.
No, I haven't been there.
I'll admit.
No, I haven't. I don't get out of the house
Really
very
good.
much.
Really
Just
good.
sheltered lifestyle.
Well, it's described to have a. Oh, here we go.
Or there's a chance you might beat it out. Oh,
All right, boys, we're getting close. We're now in the 6th spot. Otto's right after him. Sosa's up now.
So this 107 description is Pilsner malt, spelt, and like caramel, or is it caramel, malts, hopped with Citra, Centennial, and Columbus. A mild interpretation of the West Coast style India Pale Ale, also known as APA. And to reinforce Mike's conversation about the water, rainwater takes 30,000 years to filter through the hidden sands under southern New Jersey before reaching the 800-foot aquifer. Knowing that quality water is essential for quality beer, we drilled a well and tapped into this pristine water supply to make all our beer. We really do brew with depth.
Nice.
I'm digging it.
Uh-oh, here we go. Sosa's going to fly out. All right, boys. Got a board up. Here comes Otto.
Well, we've been told that he can't play defense, so we sure hope he can.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, tell me we're not watching.
Kemp gets the call, baby.
He's got
Kemp
it.
gets the call.
Got a physique, this young man.
Listen, he's earned it.
Nope.
You got to cheer for the
Can't,
guy.
he's leading
Built
the
for power.
AAA in homers, RBI, slugging, OPS.
Paid his dues. Paid his dues.
Sure, the butterflies are
He might want to get
swirling.
in the box, though before he gets hit with a pitch.
Taking it
clock.
all in.
What
Taking
happened?
it all in.
good spot.
0-1 to
Good.
Kemp.
So
Good spot to start them off.
Kemp, the great story about him from the Phillies perspective, wasn't a prospect, wasn't drafted.
Fouled it off.
You know, Mike, you've been on air over the last month or so talking about Nick Sirianni being like a version of Rocky Balboa. It's kind of like Otto Kemp.
Yeah.
He's like a nobody from nowhere.
Well, he's got to do something first.
Taking some good cuts.
Oh, you got to cheer. Hanley's in there.
Yeah, I mean, cheering for him. I mean, before he returns Rocky Balboa, he's actually got to, do something.
Did Rocky get his?
Rocky didn't do anything until he got to Apollo. I mean, he was
1 and 2.
Right, but he wasn't
he was
really.
carrying spit cans all over the place.
Some
you
of
know
the,
what I'm saying?
He
stats.
looks like a cold cut.
Some of the stats
Spit
about his cap.
Kemp by the numbers. Give it to him.
58 games with the Iron Pigs, 313 batting average. He goes down on strikes.
Yeah.
His first AB.
Well,
That's all right.
I guess they had the book on
It's all right.
it.
14 homers this year so far with the Pigs, Lehigh Valley. So he's 0 for 1 today to start, but it's all right. Had a good year. So you think he's just a 4A player?
From what I hear and like his advancement, he's got a bad chase rate. Some of his numbers do not equal up to having a lot of success at the big league level, but his numbers have been fantastic. Look, I said before, Weston Wilson hit 31 homers at AAA in 2023. He hasn't come close to that type of player.
Sure, but it's not fair to
Kemp-
make that comparison
What's
right
that?
off the giddy up. But you're kind of making a comparison right off the giddy up.
I'm just
but your
saying,
point-
the numbers are outstanding.
Right.
If you were to he asked me, do I think he's going to come up here and approach any of these numbers? I mean, what does he have to do? Hit 270 with like 15 homers? I mean, to make those numbers, like, I don't see that happening. That's just an opinion. I could be way off base. I would imagine he does not make much of an impact.
And to your point about the chase factor, that's what he did. He chased a low and away pitch.
Yeah, his chase rate has not been very good at that level. And at this level, they can get you to chase a little bit more. The stuff's better.
They gave him a couple meatballs at that at bat, though. He had a chance to hit, but fouled him off.
They need him, though. I'll tell you that much. Now the question will be, when Harper comes back, let's say he is hitting, do they move him to left field in place of Wilson? I mean, because he's playing third base right now. I would imagine Bohm moves back to third. So does he platoon in left field? And if he's a platoon player as opposed to an everyday player, some of those guys need to hit every day to be able to be successful, as opposed to when you're only hitting against left-handers, you only see lefties once every 5-6 games. Right. So you're not playing as much. It's hard to be the right-handed player in the platoon. Because you don't get nearly the same amount of at-bats as the left-handed player does. And you get a guy like this who maybe his numbers are a product of I'm playing every day. I'm getting to, But quite frankly, I mean, Max Kepler has not done anything to deserve playing every day either.
We talked about that yesterday on the radio. He's been brutal. Brutal.
I would love to have heard Dombrowski go to Middleton and say, can I get $10 million? I got this guy I want to sign. Oh, yeah? Tell me about him. Yeah, Max Kepler hasn't been good in about 6 years.
2019, he hit 36 home runs. 2019, before COVID.
Yeah.
It's probably how the conversation went.
And then Middleton said, 10 million? Yeah, sure. Here you go. Bring him in. What are you expecting from him? Not much. Just a nice guy.
A good guy.
Good clubhouse guy.
Good guy. I got a guy, John. Got a lefty. A lefty, too, by the way.
Even better. Even better. Like, hey, I got a left-handed hitter who doesn't fit in our lineup at all and hasn't been good in about 5 years.
And he's in his
10 million sound about right?
He's approaching his mid-30s.
And missed most of last year because he was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that one for the life of me. I just can't understand. Like, you got a bunch of baseball guys sitting around the room, maybe even some analytical guys. Pitch me a guy. You're thinking of like Moneyball, when they're all sitting in the room.
Right.
Hey, you got this guy here, man.
The famous line. Who's Fabio?
Somebody in that room said, "Hey, what about Kepler?" That's a great idea.
great.
I love it.
I love it.
I'm bewildered by it. Like, just
Come on.
thinking about this whole thing is like, how did this
How
happen?
on earth?
At the same time, if I'm writing out the lineup card and I had to put Wilson's name in there, I don't know how. I just couldn't come to terms with it. I just couldn't do it. It's got to be somebody else.
There's got to be.
be somebody
gotta be.
else.
Why can't we turn to our farm system?
Yeah, today.
They don't have. I mean, the Crawford obviously is the guy, but it's tough, man. He's 21 years old.
Do you think he's just too new for the game right now, or is it to go to the bigs? Why don't you just give him a shot?
It's hard. You bring up a guy 21 years old and he fails. Have you crippled him? Have you ruined him? Have you completely, you got the trade deadline coming up. If you're holding him back because you want people to make trade offers for him, they see him come up and hit 179. Or the trade offer's not there. Oh, what a clap!
Oh, that would have been your boy.
Johan.
Look at
Rojas.
that. Was a hell of a play.
I would have seen. You would have thought.
Oh, I got the
Wilson
goosies.
could have done that.
Yeah, he could have.
Center
Wilson
field.
was probably 60 steps away from that ball.
Sanchez Suarez was like, where was that in the first inning?
Yeah, exactly.
That was an unbelievable
He,
catch.
like, no look caught it.
Oh,
He didn't
wow.
even
He even
looking at it. He was not even looking at it.
He was looking at the
He was
fence.
shooting at that fence, man.
Yeah. No, he didn't. He was zoned in.
Flashbacks to Harry to Rowan.
Look at the look.
That's a
You're
hell of a
kidding
play.
me, right? I love it.
That's a hell of a play.
You got to
Not
tip
many
your
center
cap.
fielders that are making that play.
Unfortunately,
And listen, I know I've been pretty much in the Rojas camp, even though he can't hit. But I do love the guy.
I would love to keep him.
You
as
have to
guy.
know, no one, if you like Rojas,
I
you're
really
not
do.
saying you like him because you think he can hit. That's obvious. No one's
Right.
sitting here saying, I like Rojas. You guys are dumb because he can hit. Of course, nobody thinks he can hit. He's not out there to hit. But I will say this. He offers more offensively than Marsh does because he gets on base by accident.
Right.
Marsh can't get on base by accident.
No, you're absolutely right. Secretary of Defense used to handle center field for the 70s and 80s Phillies.
Yeah.
He wasn't a great hitter either. He had that wide stance.
Wide
You know what I'm talking
stance.
about.
Yeah, man.
Gary that
A
out.
wide stance. No, Rojas can't hit a lick, but I'd rather have him playing defense than Marsh, who can't hit a lick either. Right? And then if he
Agreed.
gets on base by they both get on base about a 300 clip, which is horrendous. At least when Rojas gets on, he can do a lot of things. He can steal, he can run, he can go first to third. Marsh doesn't provide any of the extra stuff, and he strikes out half the time. His strikeout rate is ridiculous.
So that begs the question. Give me 1 sec. What do you do in center field right now, Mike? What do you do?
I mean, obviously, you just say, hey, bring Crawford up and give him a shot. But Bob Wankel brought up the point. If he comes up and struggles, then what? Then what's your answer?
It's hard to.
Yeah. Just throw him in there.
You can't put that back.
I think he just
Right.
ripped the Band-Aid off and do it.
Once you rip that.
Once he's up and you have to move out Marsh and Rojas to clear out room for him, now you're in a point of if he fails, we have no other answer.
Well, I have all the numbers up right there. Marsh, Rojas, Crawford. Crawford's batting 349 at Lehigh Valley right now.
Mhm.
I mean, it's ridiculous. So I don't know what you do because Marsh is not cutting it. Rojas, how did he have 6 hits in the month of May? Is that a correct stat?
That I don't know.
gotta
I have
double
not
check
heard that.
I gotta double check that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He was horrible in the month of May.
Well, I will say this about Rojas in the month of May. We talked about when Marsh was out and Rojas played every day, he was hitting.
Mhm.
And then we went back to platooning and he doesn't play every day. I think Rojas is one of these guys. He can't platoon. He just has to play every day. He's a guy that gets better just by playing every day. When you tell him you're playing twice a week, he's useless. He's not a platoon player.
No, I'd let him play. considering the situation.
No,
just let him
Rojas,
play.
he would have to play every day for him to really develop at the dish at all.
Right. If he's only playing twice a week, you're not going to get anything out of him.
Right.
He needs consistent daily at bats. 167 is pretty good. 161, excuse me.
for Weston Wilson up late now.
He had a lot of good things to say about Weston Wilson before he came on.
Seems like a nice guy.
He's good clubhouse guy. That's what helps you in the win
I'll
column.
tell you what, he's one of their better relief pitchers right now.
That was last week's on the Porch, right?
He's got a great ERA.
He came in again the other day.
Better than Romano.
Well, maybe
He
that's,
pitched
maybe
pitched
that's
the other
gonna
day
go.
too.
I know. What I'm saying last week on the Porch.
But I'm saying he
Yeah.
pitched again this week and got a 1-2-3 inning. They struck out again. He's pretty good at that.
It's just great.
Hey, if
One
you're
more.
going to excel at something, just keep striking out and say I'm the best
Yeah.
at it.
At least you're good at something, you know?
Absolutely.
You got a talent at something. Speaking of Roja, he's up to the dish. 1-1.
Yeah. Oh. You figure they talked about this the other day. You had a bullpen game last night. There's a good chance you don't win the game with the bullpen game. You're facing Skeens tomorrow. This kid Haney's pretty good.
He is, but he is known to give up the long ball, which we've already seen Schwarber do. So
Yeah. Oh, his ERA is mid-threes, though. So you figure you're going to struggle today with your right-handed guys who are, yeah. But point being, imagine you get swept against Pittsburgh.
oh man, no bueno.
And now Harper out for the next, I guess they retroacted him to yesterday.
It's got 8 games. So yeah, he's
So
he's
9 days,
another-
I guess. It's retroactive to yesterday.
Right, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. A little
There you
pace hit.
go. Rojas going with the
Rojas.
pitch. I like it. Now show me some speed, kid. Put a little pressure. He fisted that one out to right field.
Good job.
Yeah.
Got to go with it.
Yeah.
Actually, not really. Off the end of the bat. Good try, though.
I wanted to throw it in there. I was looking for an opportunity. It was just sitting there, and I had to come out.
He was just waiting.
It was waiting, yes.
Oh,
the
that
box.
ball.
Dude, but they played him right behind the bag.
Doubled up.
That's a natural inclination. The ball's going
See that
up the
ball
middle.
off the bat?
Huh?
Did you see that ball coming off the
Yeah.
bat, though, when he hit? It was like,
It did look funky.
looked like a boomerang.
I can't blame Rojas on that.
No, I
can't.
mean,
I mean, when
And
we
the guy's
play ball,
playing him
it's-
right
that's
there.
right up the middle.
that ball off the bat looks like it's for sure right
sure
back up
makes
the
it.
middle.
Are you calling E.F. Hutton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm calling the
Right.
Phillies bullpen right now.
Oh, are you?
Get him loose.
Ranger's good. He'll be fine. He's good for another 3 or 4 innings. They are touching him a little bit, but
Hear a little journey out there, Al.
yeah, man.
You hear it?
Don't
Little
stop
journey?
believing.
The
Yeah.
campground?
Yeah, so listen, man, we're at the Ocean City Campground, technically at Ocean View, but we're about 15 minutes from Ocean City. But, fellas, we're also legitimately, like, no more than 7 to 10 minutes from some really good breweries that are down here in the Cape May County type of area. One of the close ones being Slack Tide.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Mike Gill doing a remote from their original location, but they moved into a beautiful facility right there on Route 9, right, Mike?
Yeah, I'm trying to think where the old one was.
was off of 83.
It was down like some, was it 83?
warehouse
Yeah,
in the
it was
back.
small. The tasting
Oh,
room was small, but I like that place. I actually like like Ludlam. Their new place is great. They moved into the old bowling alley out there in Woodbine, old Mousetrap.
Yeah.
Place is awesome. The new place is awesome, but the old one had this little charm to it where the tasting room was really small. They had a little upstairs that, you know, you could watch the game. So I do miss that like feel of both Slack Tide and Ludlam, but kudos to them. They built these great new spots. The Slack Tide one is they got a great outdoor area. They do the food
Usual
trucks.
food truck. Right?
The outside's really cool. The inside's great too. They do have good like to watch the Phillies games there. But Ludlam, they have food there now. So you can get, and the food there is great, really good food. But I do miss their old little tasting rooms. But yeah, the Slack Tide, where is that in reference to here?
It is 7 minutes away.
Right.
We're on Route 50, so you go down 50 till you get to 9.
Head east
Bang
and
right,
head south.
and we're right there. Not too.
Not for all. At
No.
the box. Played him perfectly. Sosa.
Oh,
Showing the leather.
look,
Look at
Lucky
Flash,
Bohm's
dude.
6'5" there.
Say again.
Your Lucky Bohm's 6'5" there on
Yeah,
that throw.
yep.
Yeah,
Harper might not get that.
because Myers Lighthouse is right up the road from Slack Tide.
Yep.
That's a cool
Another
little,
great spot.
nice little small tasting room. They've done a great job on the outside with the AstroTurf and then the pavilion with the picnic tables. But the inside there is probably, I want to say maybe 10 seats at the bar, if that.
It might be a little bit more. It might be close to the. Yeah, you might be right, Michael.
Wow.
I need a
Is that what I
chiropractor.
just heard?
You see my neck just snap?
You did. Your neck just
Oh,
You
God,
might need.
It's all out of whack now. Unbelievable. Now the sun's peeking through, boys.
Peeking through a little bit.
Beautiful
Perfect.
day for
Yeah,
camping.
you guys are in the tent. I'll be cooking in a couple minutes. Get you a little bit of color on this
Yeah.
pale white skin.
Yeah, you have one arm under the tent
This
and one arm outside.
this
of it,
segment is
so
brought to you by Hellman's Mayonnaise.
You're more like really half baked.
It's a movie.
It is. It's also a great flavor of ice cream. Ben and Jerry's are half baked.
It's a good one.
Brian Reynolds was always a big name in the trade target.
Yeah.
So you never been to PNC, Al? Have you guys?
I've never.
I've never
have.
been.
I have. When I turned 40 many moons ago, my wife and my sons, we actually, it was pretty cool.
Pitch.
We drove, we flew out to Cincinnati, and we went to a Reds game. We went to a game in Cleveland at Progressive Field.
Yeah.
We drove to Pittsburgh, went to a Pittsburgh game, and then drove back to Philly. So they're like a little 4-stadium tour.
Nice.
in, 4
I remember
days.
that.
It was pretty cool.
Yep.
I'm actually heading
Other
to
than-
Fenway next week.
Oh,
Rays and Red Sox.
nice.
I've only driven by Fenway. Never been in. Pretty cool the way it's set.
Got to
You've
go.
been, right?
I have been. Yankees, Red
Love the
Sox.
where it sits. I mean, it's amazing.
I went to a Yankees, Red Sox.
Wow. There you go.
It's the first time we've seen the sun in like days.
Yeah.
Pretty
Al's
cool.
getting some sun.
I'm
Definitely.
I'm getting some
He's
sun.
definitely gonna get a tan out.
I might have to take my shirt off and everything.
Yeah, I'll definitely put
There
an
goes
overlay on.
viewership.
The TV,
Put the
MA.
overlay on. Yeah.
Put the
Jeez.
X across.
TV,
Oh,
MA.
no.
My goodness.
Jeez.
Ah, shoot.
Jeez. I don't know about that.
Nah, I'll spare everybody. All good.
Yeah, PNC is exceptional. Great ballpark. Great little. Pittsburgh's a great town. Very underrated.
Been there. Been to Pittsburgh, but PNC Park wasn't there then.
Wow.
I was there at Three Rivers.
I called a game from Three Rivers.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How about that? What did you call?
West Virginia Pitt.
West Virginia,
Yeah, that's a-
Pittsburgh.
Was
It's a
it?
great. It's a good
That's a
game.
big call.
Was
Yeah.
it baseball or football? Because that was a multi-purpose thing.
Baseball.
Oh, it was baseball.
Yeah. Good question, Al. Yeah, fair.
Wow.
Was that the twin of Veterans Stadium? Three Rivers? I mean,
It,
looked
it
exactly
technically
like
was.
They were all this.
Yeah, they were.
That whole like
Well,
Bush Stadium,
Riverfront.
yeah.
Riverfront
Well, I
Stadium.
was
in
watching
Cincinnati.
the other day about how there was a weird video about it's on YouTube, but all these players from the Phillies who all died from the same type of brain cancer.
AstroTurf. Yeah,
And they're saying
sir.
it's from the AstroTurf,
Uh-huh.
and the whole genesis of the AstroTurf was they built the Astrodome, and when they built the Astrodome, they built it. The ceiling was not painted; it was glass, so that the light could. They had natural grass.
Mhm.
Well, the outfielders were having trouble with the glare, so they had a ceiling, and the grass all died. So they created this AstroTurf, and they said the company that created the AstroTurf was this company that had been known to make cancerous products. And will you ever hear about some of these municipalities? Like, I think Ocean City had a vote on it, Linwood, because they put turf fields in. And a lot of people are saying they don't want the turf fields for the schools because the AstroTurf has a product that they use to make it that it's cancerous.
But is that the case now? Because you're talking about the 70s when these went up. So you may have.
I don't know that, but the turf on the Veteran Stadium, and they said
veteran. Yeah.
at the time, I think they said maybe 22 of the teams played on artificial surface.
Oh yeah.
And now it's only like a handful.
But do you remember seeing the videos? So everybody here has worn their baseball turf cleats, and they've evolved over the years. But the players never wore molded cleats; like they wore turf, like shoe sneakers. And you can actually go back and see pictures of the Phillies players, especially in like the early '80s. It's so hot at Veterans Stadium. They would actually put the turf shoes while they're wearing them, tubs of ice between.
We played.
It was so hot.
We played in Arkansas one year. We were playing a game in Arkansas, and there was legit steam coming off of the kids' feet on the AstroTurf in this field we played at in Arkansas. It was crazy.
Come on, Paul, with that slow.
Jeez.
Come on, buddy.
When they say like how hot that turf gets, it's crazy. But the Three Rivers Stadium, I called the game. It was West Virginia Pitt at Three Rivers. It was a baseball game. I also called a game West Virginia. I guess they played Marshall down in some AAA ballpark in Charleston. And they had, like, this was like 1998, 99, I guess, sometime in that range. But back even for like the 90s, they had like this computer screens with like the updated stats and all that stuff.
You got a hold of that one.
Nobody on. 2 outs.
There you go. Nobody on, 2 outs, hit the single.
Slap brother.
Top 4.
Noodle bat.
Well, going back to the AstroTurf thing, you would see old video. Let's just say it's NFL films, and maybe it's early in the season, it's September, and you can see the wavy heat coming off of the AstroTurf. You'd see it actually on the video itself.
I'm going to go ahead and put these Pittsburgh unit jerseys in top 3.
They are sharp.
Top 3 in all Major League Baseball.
These are awesome.
They're nice. I like.
Dude, they are fire, dude.
They're clean.
They are
clean.
super nice.
I'll give you that.
I love the Pittsburgh with the black lettering with the yellow outlining. So it's like black on black with the yellow. They are nice.
Yeah, they are nice. I really do like them.
So I had a last minute pickup when I was at the grocery store today. King's Hawaiian pretzel.
Yes,
nuggets.
they are the best.
Yo, Nick,
I was gonna ask if they were King's Hawaiian.
how are these guys not sponsored Nick's Nuggets?
Might have to
Earnshaw, there's
reach
a whole
out.
opportunity there for you.
I might have to reach
You
out.
need to work on that.
They're so good.
Might have to reach out.
They're half off.
There's Casty.
Got them for $5.
All right,
That
big fourth.
guy.
Do we
Try
want to
a little
go
of this
with the
cheese. What do
review?
you think?
We gotta go. We gotta get ready for Myers, man.
All right.
Well, Mike was excited about it beforehand.
Yeah. So we have a little review. Mike Gill. What beer was it, Mike? You explain to the audience.
Oh yeah, we're going third.
Let's see here.
I'll play your review from earlier.
Well, I didn't quite try it out yet.
He posted it up. He said, "Tune in."
It was to be promoted earlier in the day, but we'll do it now.
Throw it now. I'll throw it in.
Yeah.
Throw it in, and then
What
we'll,
is this? The third inning coming up here?
It is.
It's
It's the fourth.
It's a fourth.
Oh.
We're late.
We're a little late.
Okay.
It's
Well,
all right. Here we go. All
I
right.
cracked. Hey everybody, it's Mike Gill from the Sports Bash on the Porch. We're about to go on the porch today. We're going to be trying out a couple new beers. We told you about Myers Lighthouse Brewing. Well, they've got a Lucky Shot Stout. Now, you know I'm an IPA drinker, but the Lucky Shot Stout is good for an IPA drinker who likes a stout but not a heavy stout. You know why? 4.5, so it's very, very light. I'm going to get into this probably around the third inning is when I do my beer tasting right now. So we'll go Myers Lighthouse Brewing, Lucky Shot Stout, third inning today, 4.5. Check it out right here on the porch. We're at the BFA campground site, Phillies, Pirates. It's Otto Kemp's Major League debut. Hey, let's all watch it together on the porch. Thought so.
Here we go.
All right, so here we go. It is the Lucky Shot Stout. It was supposed to be the third inning, but I wasn't really paying attention, so we'll do it now. These are from Myers Lighthouse, Mikey Myers, Booth Brothers. Got the stout here, 4.5.
I think you got to get up close and personal.
Yeah, you got to bring it up to the camera.
I know.
Come on. I know. Anybody want to get? You got a crane?
All right, Lucky Shot Stout, Myers Lighthouse. Here we go, 4.5. Ooh, that's a
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I like it. It's light. I'm not a big stout drinker,
Smooth. That's one of my
so it's a light stout. I like that. It's not a heavy stout. Would you like to try it?
I actually would.
I have another one in there.
You don't trust
No,
my
I'm
simple
saying, would you
chronic
like
Donald
one, or
Toast?
do you just want to
Yeah,
sip?
I'll have one. Yes, please. Here, bring
What,
it in, please.
You need to step up.
Here, I can get up without struggling.
I have
I
two.
don't need.
I was offering you
I don't
one.
need a harness to pick me up.
There
I
you
bought
go.
a six-pack the last time that we were at Myers.
Wow.
The Lucky Shots out because I am a stout drinker. Man, it is so smooth.
So I'm
Well,
not.
these are the ones
I
that
had
were.
that, I
I'm
had that
not,
a
but I
couple
wanna
of shows
try
ago.
Because
It's
especially you're saying it's light.
very.
that's why-
It's like a light stout. It doesn't have that
Yeah.
you know. Let's do it.
Crushable. 4.8 nonetheless.
4.5 if you were listening.
Oh, it's got that
I was never good with math. I'm only a banker.
almost like a coffee smell. But
You're
that's
a math
typical
guy?
with a stout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Math guy.
Here we go. You are
Yep. As long as it.
only rudimentary math.
Oh, Otto Kemp making the play for third.
Oh, he's a.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I had a predisposition on a stout because I've had stout before, and I'm like, no, it's not me.
I don't like
That's
a. I don't like a heavy stout.
No, this is.
It's like
And it's ice cold.
yeah.
Oh, you get.
Got it.
This.
That's a debate too about the stouts. Some people
You're supposed
like
to have
their
it room
stouts
temperature.
Yeah.
Room temperature. Yep.
I-
But me not
Well,
being an aficionado of stout, I'm very pleased with this at cold.
So, what about that, right? Certain parts of the world, like Gill, you've been blessed enough that your significant other has taken you quite a distance to some places. So you've seen and you've drank beer at room temperature, and you drink
Not
it
really.
ice cold.
Sorry, I don't want to.
You won't drink it at room temperature.
Nah. Well, in the places we've gone, I have not been to a.
I understand.
Like I have been to London, and they do offer, but it's very easy to get. Like a, I'm not asking. Like they'll tell you, oh, do you want it? It's room temperature, and I just say no thanks. But no place have I gone where
That's
The-
only
no.
because you've been to like Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand had great beer. Well, I take that back. They had great IPAs, great craft beers, but it was hard to find them. You had to kind of go looking for them. But when you found like some of the breweries and craft beer places, very good. Their beer, that's like their, Bud Light, Miller Lite, Coors Light, they have it everywhere. Everywhere is the same. Leo, Chang, Tiger, and there's one other one. But literally every single store you go in has the same 3 or 4 beers. The Tiger beer is from Singapore, so only some of the places offer Tiger. But Leo, Chang, and it's a weird story about. So Chang owns, say, Leo, and Tiger is owned by the other competing beer. And there's 2 beer manufacturers in the whole country, and they don't want anybody else. So the craft beers have to send their beers to like Singapore to get made, and then they get shipped back every day. Like maybe not every day, but
Really?
so you have craft beer, like because these two people they're so powerful in the government, and it's like those 4 beers are like that's the only 4 you can get. I can't remember the name of the 4th beer, but everywhere you go, they're your 4 options. And so we tried all 4. It was like, all right, I'll try the Leo. I'll try the. They literally all 4 taste the same. Like it's the same beer in a different bottle. It tastes like but you know, for me, I'm a IPA fan. I will say it was like tough sometimes walking around trying to find, and I just like got to the point where I'm just gonna suck it up, and I generally went with Leo. I think.
Oh, there's Archa or Arca, and would it be Singa?
Singa.
Yeah.
Singa is the other one.
Hey, Chat GPT.
Yep.
Chat GPT. I'm
I've
telling
seen
you
your
right
resume.
now. What's that?
Saw your resume.
No, I wrote that without Chat GPT. Thank you.
Singa.
Yeah. But Chang was on there and Leo. So there's actually 4. That's why I mentioned
Chang, Leo, Tiger, and Singa.
one of those nuggets.
What's it? You don't remember seeing Arca?
Huh?
Archer or Arca? ARC.
That one I didn't hear.
Show.
It's a budget lager 5.4.
When we were in Croatia, they had the beer there was not great. Not great. But
beautiful.
did find a IPA in Dubrovnik. The bigger cities you could find them. The smaller ones not so much.
So we're talking about the high quality H2O from Hidden Sands.
Mm-hmm.
You thinking that how high quality was the H2O in Thailand beer you're drinking? What you thinking?
Well, I'm waiting
Was there any
here.
Revenge the day after?
Yeah, I didn't have any problems.
No?
Hey,
what's up?
Hey,
big
what's
man?
going on?
Louis, how you doing, man? All right. Good to see you. 1-1 game. Not bad. Yeah? All right. So what do you think? Suarez got another inning in him? Suarez, another inning in him?
I think so. Yes.
All right. What do you think of this Otto Kemp kid?
What's going on?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
The stories.
Well, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for swinging by.
Thank you.
Go fighting. That's right. That's Mike Gill.
Look at this. Live on the board.
I'm gonna go say hello to Lou. You think I got up for my health?
Mike found his only fan. I didn't mean only fans. I meant only.
What's
fans.
up?
Big fan.
Oh man, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Alex Torres.
Hey, Alex.
Oh, McCarthy.
Nice. I like your shirt.
Nice.
Are you watching us?
I don't know what that was.
No, my wife saw it on the
Live on the
Hey.
porch.
that page. No
All the
way.
porch fans stopping by at the campground.
I'm telling you, this is
Every day.
talking about authenticity.
Yeah.
We're talking about it right now.
Good stuff.
I know you guys like
If he signs an autograph, I'm leaving.
my daughter worked on this distillery, so they make that.
Oh, look at this. I love it.
Deliveries.
Nice.
Wait a minute.
All right.
There are only 2. I got only 2.
Oh,
Hey,
All right.
you can raffle down.
we will. We will.
Thank you, sir. We'll try them out.
All right.
Look at that. Little lemonade, smoky bitters.
Boy, bro, that boy-
Nice to meet you.
He's heard about how much you drink. That's what probably going to.
About being at the
At the
That's
campground.
awesome.
You never know.
Keep it natural.
You can't make it up.
People just, they know this is the place to be. That doesn't happen.
That's
in
awesome.
Ann Arbor Township.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
No, so speaking of Hidden Sands, we're at Hidden Sands. I was at Hidden Sands one day around Christmas, sitting there by myself. Heidi was getting her nails done, so I dropped her off. I said, "Oh, go to Hidden Sands when you're done. Let me know." So I'm sitting there by myself. It was Black Friday, watching the was it the Chiefs and the
Right.
Raiders? I think it was.
First
Holiday.
Friday. game.
Was it a holiday? It was a holiday.
Black Friday. Black Friday.
You weren't working that day, huh?
I actually had to put in a vacation day. So no, I was not. but I had to burn a vacation day
It was
for it.
just an average Friday. I got you.
Just setting it up.
Black Friday should
Just
be.
throwing it out.
Throwing the shit.
So guy
call?
sitting next to me, he asked, he says, "Are you my Gill?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "I'm your neighbor." And I said, "I've lived there for like 6 years, never met the guy, ever, never. If he walked down the street right now, I wouldn't know him."
Right.
And I see, so he's like, so his buddy went to the bathroom, so he comes back. He says, "Oh, this is my neighbor." He goes, "This guy's been sitting here for an hour. You didn't know that?" He goes, "I've never seen him." So I said, he's like, "Well, how come you never see each other?" I said, "Because we're always sitting on the back porch. Our porch is out back, so we never are on the front porch to like see the neighborhood or anything." So it's one of the reasons why we also have different schedules. But a lot of times when we are at home at the same time, we're always on the back porch.
Right.
Just had a bunch of trees cut down in the backyard.
You did.
Yeah, sticks.
Well, last week.
Your lumberjack, man. He's a good dude.
Yeah, we got all sorts of wood.
What do you have for beer?
I agree.
Yeah, Al was in charge of buying our first round of wood.
Yeah.
Oh,
And yeah, for a guy that's in banking, the fraud that was committed on him for the deal he thought he was getting on the wood is of record proportions, I think.
Listen, they had people coming in and out of there. I'm not going to say who it is because it's not fair.
No,
Right.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. But I would say I did get hosed.
wow.
I got
Just so
hosed.
you know, we said we've had wood's been sitting at our house for like 2.5 weeks waiting for
Is
to
it
be picked
covered?
up.
No,
Yeah, it is.
it's not covered.
Yes, it is. Yours is. The other ones aren't.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, he's got
Because
his
he
own
said he was
special
coming
wood?
last week to get it, and we
Ah.
covered it all. It's been covered since we cut his but
We got
the other ones isn't.
Oh, he's got his own wood?
We put wood aside for him because he said he was coming to get it. That was 3 weeks ago. Actually, no, it was longer than.
You know what
Her parents came and cut the trees down. Whenever that was. Then they went home.
Heidi's
Right.
mom was out there with a chainsaw cutting the tree down.
Mhm.
What were you doing?
At work.
Drinking.
You were working.
Drinking IPAs.
It was Black Friday. Of course I was. So
Brutal.
So wait a minute. What type of tree is it that was cut down? What kind of wood?
It was a cherry tree, George Washington.
Okay, so cherry
It doesn't
is a
burn.
good.
It doesn't
It burns hard.
no, not those trees. The other trees were cherry, not the ones that we cut down that
burn.
we
Oh, that's oak.
that we set aside for you.
Yeah, we gotta get over there.
All right. I didn't bring the pickup.
I don't have my pickup either this weekend. We did bring the golf cart.
Oh, bring the golf cart. That's good.
All right, so boys, let's circle back in. So Ranger Danger here, 58 pitches now.
Oh, by the way,
In the fifth.
before we get you see the
I see him through 6.
Sea Isle Skimmer Festival's coming up next weekend.
Ooh.
My girlfriend's Hang Loose Caboose. If you see the flip flops in the screen, check out her Instagram. If you like something on the Instagram, she's going to have all. That's why she's not here today. She's at home making it all.
I see this trend. Everybody around Mike works. Like
Mhm.
he's
Yeah.
watching the Phillies game.
Mhm. Yep.
Got it.
Same thing you're doing, right?
Um,
Watching the Phillies game.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
okay, watching the Phillies game.
Just making sure we're all doing the same
Yeah.
thing here.
My wife's not.
Is the Salty Dog Saloon still open? The Salty Dog Saloon in Seattle still open?
Couldn't be me.
Where's that going? Salty Dog Saloon? Salty Dog
Nothing to worry about.
still open in Seattle? Because you'd be perfect there. The Salty Dog.
45th,
You're always salty.
46th Street. Hang Loose Caboose.
All right, guys.
Never.
So we still have two southpaws battling here, right? We got
Mike, you got to
Suarez.
play along.
He is at what's the pitch count? 62.
Yeah.
in the
2
fifth.
pitches.
This is the best start we've seen at a Phillies pitcher.
I'll tell you
in
what,
a while.
we're about to be through 5 innings in an hour. Like just around an hour.
We might still make the DJ party down at the pavilion.
Belmont at
jumping.
7.
Belmont at 7. Get your bets in. I feel
Get your bet-
terrible. We didn't get our 4-man.
You can do a live one.
It's
A little
tough
too
to
late
do.
now, I
It's
know.
tough
It
to
is
do.
tough.
They very much limit what you can do. I'm gonna come up with a live homer bet though. I've lost a bunch of those that I've given out, so why not keep
Kemper.
Looking like
Yeah.
Schmitty down there at third.
this
Bro.
Kemp guy?
Pedro
like-
Feliz.
Well, he used to play.
Oh, Pedro. Oh, yeah.
Can
I
I throw
was
out
a huge fan of
proposition?
Pedro.
Can I throw out a problem? If Otto Kemp, if he's not a 4A
There.
player, he starts playing well. Listen, he can play other positions. He can play second base. He can play, maybe even play left field.
No,
You move Bohm over to first.
Yeah.
You have Kemp at third.
this guy struggles.
Harper back to left.
Yep. I agree.
Kemp,
I'm all about it.
Kemp would struggle to defend the
Just
buffet.
saying.
They're
But
gonna
Kemp's gotta
throw
hit the
after
baseball.
game.
if you're gonna bring him up and he's gonna play, he's got to show he can play every day.
Yeah, Mike. So, what kind of delivery did you get there from Luke?
Yeah, what did you get?
What did you give me?
What did he give you?
A couple of looked like what was it, 8.3.
So they,
8.3.
oh yeah,
They were like I don't know.
that's just good. The
Water
drops
hazard?
coming up.
This is a vodka blue sports drink, lemonade and soda.
That sounds up my alley.
Yo, a sports drink that has vodka in it?
That's awesome.
For the
And
true
this
athletes
is
of the world.
Where
a
have you been?
vodka lemonade smoky bitters,
Oh man, that's another.
8%er.
What's it called? Is it? Does it say Albertsons on it?
Albatross.
Albatross.
Oh, Albatross.
There you go.
Yeah, what's this though? It has turned from crappy
Airmail.
Too beautiful.
rain weather to like gorgeous.
Clear it out.
Gorgeous.
I'm just getting the remnants though, coming off the trees. It's good. At least it's cooling me down.
So we're sitting. So we did put up a tent in the event that it maybe had rained, but I
Yeah.
actually will tell you it was probably a good move from a shade standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys got nice
Listen,
shade. I got
three
the
for
sun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's good.
getting a nice glare right over here on the screen, like
Yeah.
Connor Falefa. I can't see his. There we go. I can see it. I got a big glare like the whole right side of the screen there.
Shut the lights off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Save some
A little
electricity.
sunny. A little sunny. Save on the bill.
A
Oh,
couple seasonal sites still available here at the Ocean City Campground, by the way. Going to be Al and I's neighbor.
We're good neighbors.
We are.
Very hospitable.
I mean, we
Mike and I looked at each other. We're like,
people delivering beer,
yeah.
or
True.
drinks, whatever.
He did ask if it was that was the radio guy.
He did.
He did.
they got him picked.
Got him picked.
There you go.
Out there by Suarez, little Ranger danger.
Beautiful.
I feel like the umpire looking from that view is always out of position.
At first base?
Well,
No,
you
the second
really
base umpire.
Behind.
So-
He's from this angle here. It's hard for him to see if the guy's hand gets there
You
first.
think he should have been behind? In the
Well, because you can't see if it's like the guy's blocking to
Yeah, I
see if
agree.
his hand reaches the bag before the glove gets in
I
there.
agree. It's a bad angle.
So you think in a four-man umpire crew, the umpire should be on the fringe of the outfield?
I would think he could see it better from that angle.
I don't know. Maybe we need John Galante, the umpire signer for the Tri-State League.
I'd give his
Tell us.
perspective.
Yeah, where's the
Maybe they'll call
why?
in.
Like, why do they put them there? So I got to imagine that's like an assigned. You have to be there.
Yeah.
Cadence, right?
Oh, absolutely.
play
They're
that,
in
by
the
the way.
whatever position.
What's that?
I think I used to play in that league.
Oh yeah, as a kid.
Yeah.
So the umpire association now is called the Tri-State Elite Umpire
Oh.
Association. Our buddy John Galante.
I played travel.
You know, if you want, I could kind of probably try to get him on one.
I mean, I know it's whatever they call it, the C position or the B position. So yeah, I know that's like, I don't think they can see a stolen base as well from that angle. They might be able to see other parts of plays around the bag from that angle, but a stolen base, I would think that the guy's blocking you from seeing whether a hand is in before the glove touches him.
And where should he be then? Where do you think he needs to be?
I would think he would be
Always
behind the
so much
bag
spot he could be.
for a stolen base. But like right now, there's a guy on first. He's in the infield. And then the shortstop or second baseman, hey, Blue, can you take a step to the left?
I know this is going to be really out of.
Yeah, there he is now. It's a good shot of him.
Try not to cringe. Probably hear this later on from Mike, but we're going to do it.
Dial 888
Oh, wait. I'm calling
There you
Mike Gill. That's not who I want
623.
to call.
Camper. OCC
Send him a
Camper.
text.
Send him he'll call.
He'll call.
I don't know if there's really a question here, per se. It's just,
He's getting an umpire's opinion.
Yeah, umpires. Hey, John Galante. How are you, pal? You actually are. You actually are. So I'm sitting here. We're at the campground. I got Mike Gill, got Nick Earnshaw, Al Fisher, and we're doing our Phillies watch party, as you know. So the question is the positioning of the umpire in a four-man crew. So we just saw Suarez pick off a runner between first and second. So is that an assigned position that they're supposed to be on that umpire? What is that B or the C position? And why wouldn't they be on the fringe of the outfield? Is that a better angle? What's the deal?
Yeah, it's a fair point. I would imagine there's line drive situations, like near the feet of the infield, that they would want the umpire to not be behind the infielder. But it's also a pretty good look at the steal, too, if they're in like that. It's a modified B position where they're probably like 5 steps in front of second base and maybe 3 feet over towards first base. It actually is a really good position to see like a swipe tag and things like that, while also being able to see the line drive at the feet of the middle infielders.
So that's basically trying to be in two places at once, more or less. Because we were saying, hey, do you really get the good view of the hand
when he's on the second base side?
Yeah, the problem with being in the outfield too is they end up really far away from second base. Once they start to come in towards second base in the position that you would probably want them, they start to interfere with ground balls and then shortstops, second baseman going up the middle.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
But if he's lined up on the second base side in front of the second baseman on a steal, it feels like sometimes when the guy slides that he's behind that call and he can't see if the hand gets in there before the glove hits him.
That's a really good point. In umpiring, a lot of times we have to like make some trade-offs even in the 4-umpire system. So in the position that he's in right now, it has a really good look at a second baseman shortstop being in front of the bag and kind of like swiping to their left. If you put him on the other side, it can block down a little bit by the fielder's body, or if you get closer towards the middle of the infield, you start to take that vision away. So there's always a trade-off, but yeah, I think it's the best spot to see a steal encompassing the entire play. Block that. So,
Pretty awesome. See, man, I mean, that's what you get on the porch,
On the
right?
porch.
You get John Galante, the leader of the Tri-State Elite Umpire Association, giving you a little insight into, the why behind the game. So, John, I mean, this is better than being able to pick up and call the bullpen and look for a reliever in the 8th or the 9th. Man. You're the man.
totally off guard too, not planned or nothing.
Good
On the
stuff,
whim.
man. Well, we appreciate all you and your guys do, and keep up the great work. Of course, you got a lot of guys assigned. NJSI, AA, high school playoffs are in full effect as we get into those state semifinals, and then of course,
Is that Rojas again?
South Jersey Baseball League. So we'll see you out there on BFX.
Yeah, man. Can't wait. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Sean.
He smoked that ball.
He did.
He did.
Look at that. That was
Now,
talk about
I'm
impromptu.
not on air. am I?
Unplanned. Yeah, I'm not on
First
air. You
question.
are. Then he had to get diplomatic.
that's happened the other night, though, when I said this. I was like, the umpire seems like he's blocked by and I think the call got overturned because he couldn't see from his looking behind it, can't see that the hand's here and the glove's here, whether the hand hits first or the glove hits first. So I know the positioning is where they are supposed to be, but he's saying they need to be in two places at one time. So you're taking the lesser of two evils.
Right.
Taking that. Kyle Schwarber to get a hit.
Yeah,
Plus 320.
1 out.
It'll be 2 outs.
I mean,
It'll be 2 outs.
Schwarber's got 1 dinger. Am I crazy enough to go? Let's go to the.
I'm not going Schwarbomb.
I'm gonna dial it to the draft.
Not 2 Schwarbombs today. 1.
I don't know, man. One of those games where
It's up with 2 outs. There's no reason to try to go around him.
Oof. If he gets up with 2 outs, no reason to go around him. No, you're right about that.
True.
Even if he gets up with 1 out.
get deep. Get deep or get foul.
Get foul.
Get out.
Oh.
He had a chance. He had a chance at that.
Yeah.
Cassidy caught that ball
He
the
got-
other night. Did
did
you see
it?
that last
Yeah.
night?
I didn't see it.
Last
no.
night.
That's
The
a
hell of
ball
a
he should have
catch.
caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what day it is. I don't even know what day it is at this point.
I will say one thing that the Porch location does provide is a lack of Bugs.
What are you getting bit?
Yeah.
You must have that sweet skin. 'Cause I'm not
I'm
getting bit.
sorry. I don't love getting eaten by bugs.
You're in the outdoors, man. Live a little.
Just
Making
You
a
prefer-
observation.
You prefer cannibals then? Instead of
you have to
bugs?
go through.
He doesn't like getting eaten by
Yeah.
bugs, but
We have to
cannibals.
go
He'll
So we
take.
got a fifth wheel camper that's 43 feet long. He's covered over with a tent.
But
You got
I mean,
your
good
3.5
lord,
liter
man, this
TV.
guy is a
You got
diva.
ice in your fuel bag over there.
2 free drinks for a fan.
Some guy comes like bringing you drinks. I mean, my God, I didn't see anybody stopping
They're
by and
messing
giving
with
him drinks at his porch. Did you?
I put him on a lie detector test. He said he's a big fan.
I did have a lot of free beers. I gave them all to Al.
I put it,
Yeah, you
bring him
cleaned out
back.
Your fridge. It was like cleaning out
Yeah.
your attic.
Check the date on those drinks, by the way.
Oh,
Nothing against you. We're just kidding.
Apparently, I got to add to my DraftKings account. It's like being married.
Oh.
Not the left it.
Ooh-wee.
I might have to go.
No bueno.
My wife's not watching.
No.
Oh, now I can't
No,
even
she's
control
chatting with
my
my-
live bet.
that's gonna get cut.
Yeah, we'll edit
Hey,
that.
I'm telling you right now, he is going yard and you missed out.
Oh my God, that happened. Remember that happened to me with Bomer Homer? We were chasing that.
Yeah.
31 games
Yeah.
without hitting one. And the one game that I didn't put the damn bet in.
Boy,
He
he
was
went down
way
with
out
a knee
of
on that one.
shoes on
He
that
did.
one.
Good lord.
Still won the one.
Well,
He needs
you
look, he needs a minute to gather himself after that swing.
Cruising.
Castellanos is next play appearance at home runs plus 1,600.
Oh, jeez. Oh, stump the fans.
Ryan Howard hit 23 home runs in the 2006
Oh.
home run derby.
Oh,
Oh.
Are they going to keep that up? I hope.
I know.
Can we go
I
back
got to
to it?
see it before we go back.
Who has the most homers? What Philly has the most homers at PNC Park?
They got to show it to us.
How long's PNC Park been around?
It was there when I was in college. It was like the first year.
It's got to be Bobby.
So like 2000.
Bobby Bray.
25 years. I didn't see the whole question.
I didn't see the whole question either, but it said something about the home run derby, and automatically I'm like, Philly with the most home runs at home run derby, Bobby Ray.
In the home run derby
No, what's the
or
home run
with
derby?
at
What's
PNC
most-
Park?
You don't know.
Let's see if I can find it.
What are we pointing at? I'm lost. Oh, listen,
Hey, brother.
Listen, I'm picking on him, so don't take anything I say to heart.
What? Oh, look at this guy.
Look at this.
I mean, it just keeps getting better.
Jesus.
What do we got going on now? Holy smokes. You can never push me away from a shot.
You're the man. Oh, we got a 4. Oh, all right.
Oh,
Look.
man.
All right, here, you got to come over here.
Let's do it right here. We got.
Come on the porch.
No, you're fine. We got
In front of-
shots.
In front of
Oh,
all
boy.
the millions of fans that are actually watching.
So is this homemade?
No, this is for when my daughter works. She worked on Mission Spirit.
Mission Spirit.
Oh, yeah.
Mission
Oh,
Spirit.
great spot.
Neighbors.
Yeah, we know that place very well.
Nice.
Thank you.
And she was also a ball girl.
Yeah.
You know my daughter.
Oh, I know.
You know
Yeah.
my daughter. She's,
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Thank you,
All
sir.
right. Well, here we're in
This
front of the camera.
You know what-
So
you
why
know
don't we
this
do a
is
little
the
camera?
quick cheers, boys.
It's got a recognizable.
Cheers. So what are we drinking here, Big Lip?
Yeah, what is it?
Amaretto.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Amaretto?
that's amaretto. All
So
right.
Mission Spirits in Millville, Amaretto.
Well, are we shooting this or sipping it?
No, we're shooting it.
We're shooting it.
Shooting
Oh,
it.
good lord, I'll be shooting
Oh boy.
chunks in a minute.
Wow.
You will commercial?
Oh, that's bueno.
That's good. Yeah.
Downtown
Boy, bueno.
Pittsburgh.
We
That's
don't,
awesome.
we don't go to commercial.
That's
When
awesome.
they go to commercial, we keep drinking.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
This
you.
was awesome, man.
Thank you.
Brother.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate you,
Yo,
man.
Mission
Thank you.
Spirits.
You know, like I
Like a
forgot-
Dr. Pepper.
I forgot the damn.
Hey, what?
What?
Of the Phillies, the players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was listening with my daughter because I always listen. So I got out work 2 o'clock, so that's get in the car.
Yeah.
97.3. That's my station.
Big fan of the sports bash. 2
Yeah.
to 6, Monday through
And
Friday.
I saw that. I saw you posted it. I called my daughter. I said,
Yeah.
You believe it was here? Said,
Social
"Yeah,
media
it was
works.
Social
here." They
media.
got the radio station.
Some
Yeah.
days.
I said, no way. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I came over. Like, you know,
Yeah, no.
I only have 2 drinks left. For
No. Hey,
all this make it.
you went above and
Thank
beyond
you.
to give us the amaretto.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you to Lou, and his daughter is working over there at Mission Spirits in Millville.
Shout
Right
out.
in our backyard, back home in Violent.
Delicioso.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
All right. Oh, nice.
Otto Kemp with another play at third. Look at this.
Otto Kemp looking
That's a
good.
Gold Glover.
A question is defense, but so is that another thing with the Phillies? Is that just happenstance that their utility player ends up wearing number 4 quite a bit? Eric
Yeah.
Bruntlett,
Bruntlett. Yeah, it's the first guy I
Yeah.
thought of was
first
Bruntlett.
guy I'm
Or the
thinking of.
triple play Eric
I thought
Bruntlett had.
Kingery wore 4.
Kingery
Yeah,
did wear
Kingery
number
Kingery,
4.
Kingery did wear 4.
So
He just got called up,
so
didn't
will
he?
Kemp stay on board?
4 horsemen.
4 horsemen.
How long does Kemp stay up? Is this just a 10-day deal?
I guess
Uh,
it's
Well,
right?
it's an
If he does
investment.
anything, it depends.
Yep.
I mean,
Get rid of Wilson.
if he's 0 for 18, I'd have a hard time thinking he sticks.
Guys, we're cruising through this. We're heading to the 7th. It's
That
5:20. The game started at 4:05.
My goodness.
Wow.
Ranger, I love Ranger.
Ranger.
we all
Oh,
do.
Ranger
We all love
danger.
Ranger. Rangers.
Yeah.
We might lose him.
Great.
Probably will lose him.
He's great.
Yeah.
Steady Eddie. Steady Eddie.
He's the guy that you can count
What do you
on.
think of the change sticking around?
Ranger?
He's a hard one,
Think
man.
he's out.
Oh,
He
cost too much.
He just hired Scott Boras in the offseason to be his
I can't
agent.
imagine they sign him back. But
Forrest isn't going to.
the hard part is trading him. Usually, when you make a trade, you're trading to a bad team. Does a bad team want to pick him up and then
Lose them.
lose him?
What about Abel?
2 good starts.
Looking good.
2 good starts.
Good quality starts. Yep.
No doubt.
Those first 2 starts, if that's the rest of his career, you got something there.
Yeah.
Each game, go support.
Yeah.
Gotta worry about the walks. The walks. you
All
gotta
right.
worry
So,
about.
Lou, you're a super fan. What do we do in center field? Who should be the everyday center
I'll
fielder?
do I put up the
Do
graphic?
we go down and get the Crawford kid?
For me,
Put up the
for
graphic?
me, for what I see
Put it
right
up.
now, for what we have, I keep Rod there. I used to go to very defensive players.
There you go.
He's like
You know,
Rojas.
You
Gotta
saw
vote
the player
for
earlier. I'm sure you're watching.
Vote for Rojas?
He's not hitting. Keep the very different back there.
He's hitting the baseball today. He's
You know,
putting good wood on it.
earlier?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
we said there's not a lot of center fielders that make that
No.
catch.
But
No.
one thing with Flag is his arm in the up. That's one thing we don't have.
Yeah.
Like I watched the Phillies for a long time. I was talking to my daughter. I said, you know what? I don't think we don't have the only 2 players that we have that we can say like wow is when the hit home run is Harper and Schwarber. The rest is just dead. No arm,
Well, there
no
you-
highlights.
It
Did
says
you-
right
did you
there. You
notice?
know?
Did you notice in double plays?
Yeah.
How about we are?
Oh yeah. No, listen, we're talking a lot about Castellanos. Power drought,
Yeah.
hasn't really hit the long ball too consistently, not handling the slugs, got a lot of singles hitters, but nobody
That thing when they get cold, they all get cold.
yeah, it's kind of like a virus.
I don't know if they're getting cold anymore. I think they're just not that good. They used to get cold. Now I think they're getting old.
yeah. All right, top 7.
Don't get me wrong, but up to what point?
Yeah, you can only go with it.
Ooh.
Got to get better. We can't
Ooh,
You
good
think
pitch.
about-
That's a good pitch, Al.
think about
It's right where it needed to be.
who we're going to be
At the
playing
knees.
in the playoffs, and that's what scares you. It's like regular season.
Do they have to make a massive move at the deadline? Is this year you got to go all in? Well, we talked about that.
And what was the end result? Was it yes or no?
I
know
said
you're
yes,
asking
and
us,
you
but I
were
want-
kinda- you were saying yes too. Were you?
I
saying-
believe yes.
The window's closing, man.
It's
We're
closing
not-
big time
this
and
is
quickly.
it. This is it.
This is it. Yeah,
Well,
guys in their 30s.
I don't want to belabor the fact that Castellanos is not very good, but he's signed for another year. So you got him back. If you like what he's doing this year, okay,
Homer,
it's a boom.
double.
If you like what Castellanos bringing to the table this year, then we're on different planes. If you think he's going to be better than he is now next year, we would disagree. So if you like what he's doing now, which is good, just think he's back again next year,
Right. Oh wow, that was a pitch play. It was a
which is what?
crushed it.
He should be a 30 home run hitter the way he was signed. Even I'll admit that.
I don't like his swing.
I don't either.
You're a
I don't
good
like
man.
I don't like his approach either.
You're a good man.
His approach to the
Don't
play is
think of
terrible.
his head.
Hold the ball, like,
His
Hey.
approach is terrible.
Well, he's got a chance to do something here.
Horrendous.
So it's a no outs, top
Al.
of the 7th. Casty in the
good point by
cleanup
you.
spot.
Yeah, oh, I made a good
Are they
baseball point.
complimenting?
Yeah,
guys
you better.
want a hug?
Yeah, we might have to
Get
cut
up and hug
cut the
it out.
broadcast off. Something's wrong.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
get
gonna help.
running.
That's gonna
There you
help.
go.
The third,
Sack
nobody
fly to get the
out.
lead. Let's
Little
go. Let's get a
wild
sack
pitch.
fly.
all right.
I
Just
don't
put the
know.
ball in
Good spot
play.
here.
Castellanos, do what you do best. One hand swing.
Louis shows up
To right field.
Moreno.
The little poke with the one hand because he keeps getting feet on it, but sometimes.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. That was close.
I was going to make a point about he's only at 74 pitches into the seventh, so
Both pitchers.
He's been- well, like-
Ooh.
Trainers
Uh-oh.
out. Did he feel something in the elbow?
Oh boy.
That
I hope
sucks.
not. That would not be good. Oh, I'm missing it.
Oh,
Is there
my
an
God.
What's the inside on this one? I'm missing something.
Let's just say the Amaretto has caught up to Nicky pretty quickly.
feeling
The young buck.
Yo,
It's good. I'm feeling it.
lightweight Nicky.
Wow.
So guys, as they're kind of getting loose, and now you can kind of see it. If they're gonna pull him out, you're gonna get matches sometime. But I gotta tell you, I had talked to Rutgers Camden head coach Ryan Kulik
My man.
earlier this week.
Love that guy.
Right, I think about how far I'll say that things have evolved with the COVID days and the like. In his backyard, a kid that was making his impression to be drafted
Right.
as a prospect,
Right.
the lefty out of Bishop Eustace. Why am I drawing a blank right now?
I
It's beyond
I
me.
know
The
you're
pitches for
talking
Pittsburgh?
about.
Yeah.
Solamento.
Solamento.
Solmenta.
There you go.
So Anthony Solamito, he's
I actually
done.
saw him pitch.
He's done.
a prospect. He's in Altoona. Did you
I
think-
watched him pitch a double.
He's not far off. I don't think it's going to be too long before we see a South Jersey kid, big lefty, got nasty stuff.
I went to the game. It was Solamento against McGarry.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Griff?
We call the
I
game that he
thought he
pitched
was-
an absolute gem.
I was down in Wilmington.
Well, Haney is out of the game, and
Something with his leg, I
yeah.
thought they showed.
You don't
He
wish
might put some
anything
knee.
on anybody. But
No.
this is going to change the landscape of this game. So 73 pitches, his day is done, and now
Al, you got
Pitcher
the
record.
Al.
One comes up.
lucky shot.
And by the
There
way,
you go.
he left.
absolutely
He's
enjoyed it.
done.
He did enjoy it.
I absolutely enjoyed it.
I'm enjoying it. I'm
Take
definitely
the
enjoying
can,
it.
Take the can, get it in front of the camera, then give it a 1.5 rating. Gill's not going to really buy into what you say, just so you're aware.
I have.
I don't care what he buys, to be honest with you. So
Ow.
You're gonna want to come back this way, Al.
I don't. Hey, listen, help me out.
There you go. There you
Am I
go.
good? I don't need to be in the camera.
That's good. That's good. Right there.
Myers
right
Brewing,
there. You put it a little
A
closer.
little
to the camera.
closer to the can.
There you go.
Lucky Shot Stout.
Nice.
There you
On
go.
a scale of 1 to 5. I have preferences. I'm going to preface by saying that. I got a 3.9.
Solid
Nice.
score.
Solid score.
Yeah.
Very solid for the
Solid
South.
I was debating going into 4 range,
All
and I just because of again,
if
you
you're
gotta
in the
remember,
4, it's that's on another. 3.9 is actually pretty high for,
3.9.
especially
I
if you're not a stout guy.
Yeah.
that's how much I enjoyed it.
Okay.
But I didn't want to go too over the top. So
There's a lot
Good
of
job.
there.
All right, guys.
Louis,
All right.
thank you, sir.
You're the
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by,
You
brother.
had to help him out the gate there, Al.
I'll help you out. You got it. Thank God Nick's not there when he'd be falling all over the place.
Everything's going.
Thanks for
Campground.
Amaretto. Mission Spirit
Hockey
Amaretto,
place.
by the way.
It is.
We got to call them up.
Yeah, we're not too far short. 10 minutes from Sea Isle.
Yep.
And 15 minutes approximately from Ocean City.
I'll be there tonight.
Good spot. Oh, yeah.
Be there tonight.
All right. Well, it's a dry town, just so you're aware.
I'm aware.
We'll get you. Don't worry.
Now, who I'm staying with, it might not be dry there.
Oh, can't control somebody's house.
Louis brought a couple. I'm going to try that. What he brought over. What was the one?
Shout out to
Where's
Lou.
the other one? Is that the boat?
Yeah.
No, I want
A
to try
lot
the
of
other one.
love from the
I think.
our
I want to try the other
brethren
one.
at the OCC.
See campground on the porch, live from the campground.
Anything?
New pitcher for the Pirates. Top 7.
Smooth.
Yeah, look at his
What do you
shirt.
think? You tell me.
Oh, he's got the
I have
poop
no
shirt.
idea.
Oh, yeah.
I've never tried either one of them.
All right, let's just try the water
So
hazard.
for those that aren't familiar with the reference to the
The poop?
on truck, is because if you had the Phillies logo on one side, the Pirates logo on the other, and it's 0-0.
What did it say?
It's an emoji.
It is an emoji.
The score
You're not allowed
bug.
to say it on the air.
Score bug.
The score bug.
I mean, we're able to actually
We don't.
consume beverages on
Yeah.
the air, which you can't always do, but that's the beauty of YouTube,
The internet.
social media. Sure.
The internet.
Bless you.
Someone sneeze?
Yeah, that would
I
be
mean,
Missy. That was
I
a
was gonna
Missy.
say,
That was a Missy.
The whole
what?
camper shook.
There's watermarks on the window.
Holy mackerel! I'm a
spray.
I'm a violent sneezer. She put me to shame
Oh, man. Here comes Casty.
with a runner on. By the way,
So how difficult is that? Comes in the middle of an at-bat.
Got a guy on
You have
third
base
for him.
different
Nobody
pitches.
out.
That's brutal.
226 with runners in scoring position.
Oh, it
But-
means
Actually, seems high for him.
this guy.
Ugh.
Oh, jeez.
Boom.
Well, three. I got
Yo,
The caveat
Yo,
is,
look.
Al.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
The caveat is that I was a big Castellanos fan, but I have to be realistic. As a fan of the signing, he has been a utter disappointment. And that
utter
doesn't mean
disappointment because he had that stretch run where he was absolutely
last year he was very good
Right.
for the second half of the year. Yeah.
Right. Which is what- I hope so. Well, I take a nice, good sack fly, just quality production.
When they
baseball
signed
right
him, I was ecstatic. I love that signing. I thought it was great. But maybe because I was so excited about the signing, there you go.
Oh, tough pitch.
Wow.
He's right. He's
Yeah.
right, though. I mean, it did touch the zone barely.
You can't let that go.
No.
Yep, sir. I've seen your numbers with runners in scoring position. You weren't going to do anything anyway.
Oh,
Come on, man.
oh no.
Strike.
It touched
gotta
it.
foul
You
that
don't
off
have to
or
be in the
shot it.
box. You don't have to be in the
Mr.
box.
Hackaway himself. Come on.
Up 3-0 in the
Yeah.
count, and he
He was
goes
trying to
down.
turn over a new
locally.
leaf.
I would swing at a Weston
Nick.
Wilson fastball. You got to swing at that. My
Oh,
God.
man.
That Mission Spirit.
That's a great pitch right there.
Awesome.
Hit the proverbial
That
spot.
pitch right there, I'm saying. Man, they're gonna have a tough decision with Real Muto, guys.
Absolutely.
How about the Mission Spirits?
You know what's
Amaretto?
weird? Josh
Sweet
and I were
Lou.
talking about this. You think the glove would go?
Oh my God!
but
What
the
an
bat's
awful
gone.
swing on that pitch.
Why do you think the bat's going and the glove hasn't? He had surgery on his knees.
Who?
JT.
Mm.
Like, why is the glove not gone, but the bat just doesn't? It's not
What
there.
drives me?
Hey, just getting older.
These guys have no
You think
awareness.
it'd be flip flop though?
Here come the girls.
No situational awareness.
Hello.
Oh no.
The Doge.
It's a day for the dogs.
Hi,
Day
girls.
for the Doge.
Runner on third.
Hello, pretty girl.
Runner on third. Less than 2 outs.
This is Daisy Dukes, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Bulldog.
Come
There
on,
you go.
Daisy.
Come on, baby.
Baby, get those daisies.
So we got some
Chicken and
pulled
potato salad.
Wow.
barbecue chicken.
Wow.
Pulled chicken sandwiches. Potato
Hello,
salad.
beautiful.
Can't get over that. The weather is
It's
like turning. It's
amazing.
like a 180.
So this water hazard brought to you again. I know,
Spirit?
Mission Spirit.
Mission Spirits.
I'm digging it.
All right.
Smooth.
Let's talk to our friends down there in Millville.
It's Bryson
Speaking of
Scott.
another,
It's got 8%. Am I reading that right?
I said that.
8%.
yeah. Dude.
Yeah, it's vodka.
So how come these guys
Soda.
Vodka.
at this level seem to struggle adjusting to the situation at hand? So no outs, runner at third, Casty 50-50
Mhm.
pitch. You got to at least swing it. Real Muto.
Hacking away.
He was an 0-1 count. Yes, he did hack away. I didn't see the swing because I was busy with Daisy, but was it out of the zone? Was it a good pitch? Did he just
It was
drop
right
the
there.
No, it was
shoulder?
a hanging. If he had a good swing on it, he should have hit it 390
So he-
feet.
He didn't stay back. Oh, Christ.
This guy's swinging.
Wow. Come on,
Five.
Dottie.
We need a
I need a
single.
single.
Come
Thank
on,
you.
Stu.
Single.
We're all saying it.
Come on, Stu.
Come on,
Come
dude.
on.
Be a slap, brother.
There is a
Come on. If a guy can adjust, is this guy right here can adjust the plate, but let's see how he ends up.
Let's get loud. Let's get the cloudy out of Pittsburgh.
Like Earnshaw, he's getting a little cloudy after that amaretto. Ooh.
That was something.
Good for you.
It was really good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Really good.
It's been
Yeah.
a long time since I haven't read it. I recognized the smell, but didn't know what it was until he told us.
Like you said,
Been a long time.
it was so smooth.
It was smooth. It
Gil
was
said it was
very
like
smooth.
Dr. Pepper. I would
That was a good call, though.
good assessment of the
Yeah,
flavor.
absolutely.
So good.
2-2 to start, 2 outs, top 7.
We don't get a run here with a
Runner
runner
on
at third base with
But-
nobody out. This is absolute failure.
Shorten it up. Try to go the other way.
Kind of how I felt with the
count.
first batter and
Yeah.
with nobody out. But
You figure runner on third, nobody out. You got to just hit one in the air.
Mike's in the air or
Yeah,
try to hit.
Remember, he was at second base before the wild pitch. I mean, I guess it's ridiculous to think that you can play a little bunt action.
No.
Pop out.
With Castellanos.
And there's the end of the threat that we had.
You got Castellanos up. You going to bunt him?
No,
That's what I'm saying.
no, that would have been an
You just
absolute
asked.
embarrassment.
I
I'm
know.
answering your question. I'm
I know,
asking.
but I'm like, it's like our lineup is not your prototypical lineup. So it's not like, oh, I could never ask for 4 hitters a month. Well, yeah, actually, good.
That water's cold. Oh,
Make a right and a quick left. All right. And mute that mic.
mute that mic. He been grunting in there.
Nick
Ah.
the young man
Yeah, I mean,
enjoying the.
Castellanos, I would have to imagine, has never attempted a bunt in his entire big league career.
How would we find that out?
Sure, there's a way.
It's got to be
Got
stat.
to be one. How many years has he been in?
I'll get it.
14. I think it was 2014. So he's been in like 10, 11-year vet. No bunt attempts.
I mean,
I did confirm, by the way, that in the minors, so like we obviously know a couple players locally that are in different affiliated programs and teams. No, 0.00 focus on the ball in the minors.
How
To
can it
me-
go? That part of the game should
to
never
me,
go
though,
away.
I look at that and I'm saying, hey, if they sit down with somebody and tell a kid, we profile you as a potential utility player. If you're a utility player, you've got to be able to put a small ball. You got to be a Swiss Army knife. Any situation, they'll put you in the game. You can drop the bunt. You can do everything.
how about that bunt last night that guy put down?
Oh my
That was unbelievable.
God!
You ready?
Welcome back to the show.
In his career, Nick Castellanos has not attempted any sacrifice bunts over his major league career.
That's ridiculous.
In other words, he has 0 recorded bunt attempts in the stat category, sacrifice hit or statistical bunt.
Amazing.
Wow.
And it's brought to you by ChatGPT.
Although sometimes the chat GPT can be questioned.
No, because it's pulling information from the internet and it's actually
Well, if
making
it's on
it.
the internet. It's
It's
gotta be real.
make it. Yeah, all right.
Sometimes they
I'm
mess
sorry.
but
Here's the
sometimes it
source.
messes up. though.
Yeah, sometimes they give you some shoddy information.
You
But-
think so?
On stuff
Absolutely.
like, and it's very informative. And it does say sometimes ChatGPT, it will tell you, like, but on it does pull from areas. So if there is an area that actually has that, somewhere, I don't know, it'll tell you where the reference is a lot of times, according to so and so. I am not surprised at all, though, like that he has never attempted a bunt.
No.
Hey, if
Doesn't
I
change
stand
at all.
corrected, I will stand corrected because I'm that guy. Never says he's always right or ever been right, except today. He told me I was right.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my God,
Oh,
Wilson!
Oh.
Jesus.
Davis with the home run. Pirates take the lead.
That was like one of the deepest parts of the ball.
It was. I think it was.
Let me tell you, I went to a game at PNC. Now they're playing the Phillies, so there's a lot of Phillies fans there. But I went there on a Friday. Was it a Saturday night and a Sunday afternoon? I guess. And the ballpark was packed both days, like sellout crowds. And they're the worst, one of the worst teams.
It's not a big market either. Pittsburgh is not
That's
a big
another one I
market.
gotta get off the list. PNC.
I would love to go see that park.
I'll be at Fenway next week, and then for my birthday, we'll be at Yankee Stadium, Phillies Yankees.
Look at you.
Getting a bunch
You're living La Vita Loca, like Lou.
off the list this year.
Wow.
Bunch off the list this year.
How many ballparks you been to, Al?
I was at Three Rivers. And by the way, have you ever been to the Clark Bar in Pittsburgh? The Clark Bar. Actually, the Clark Bar is the candy, but it's actually a bar.
No.
Sorry, I was there.
Yeah.
Did
No,
you
but
did you take the
no,
little-
I'm thinking because in Altoona they have the Malo cup. Those like the yellow and red.
Yeah, the Malo, yeah.
Yeah.
The
That's
chocolate covered
It's
marshmallow.
it's in Altoona.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I did not know that. You don't know that reference, by the way.
I don't.
It's
And
Johnny Carson.
Johnny.
Johnny Carson.
Yeah. Camden Yards.
Yeah.
Three Rivers. Did we count Veteran Stadium? Veteran Stadium and Citizens Bank Park, but I haven't been in their ballparks.
Really?
What,
Yankee
Camden Yards?
Stadium?
No,
You
wait a
said
minute.
Camden Yards.
Camden Yards?
Wait a minute.
We did say
Can we count football too?
If you want.
Because I was at the old
We were saying ballpark.
the old Baltimore Stadium.
Memorial.
Heck was it?
Memorial.
Memorial Park.
I was there. I was at Memorial. And
Saw the Ravens and Eagles in
no, baseball games, baseball stadiums.
only baseball. That's it.
Camden
We went
Yards.
down to Camden Yards when it was first built. I think it was only a year or two in.
So
And I
Camden
kept saying,
Yards.
when are we going to get this in Philly? Because we needed that.
Yeah. Camden Yards, Citizens Bank Park, Three Rivers, and Veteran Stadiums are the only four you've ever been to?
I've only been to two. Maybe.
I've been to Rio's
He's
Field.
almost 70.
Rio's Field. You ever been there?
Where?
Rio's Field.
Rios?
Yeah.
I don't know where that is.
Louis Rios
Good for him.
built a field for Seminoles back when we couldn't get. Nobody would take us in, so he built a beautiful field in his
Oh, I heard
backyard.
about that.
Yeah,
I have heard about that. Man,
That's it.
That's it.
I've been to Toronto,
Nice.
Milwaukee, Texas, Miami, both Yankees. I have not been to City. I've been to Shea,
Okay.
Anaheim, Dodger, Wrigley.
You've been to Dodger? What do you think of Dodger Field?
I think it's overrated.
Yeah?
Yeah. White Sox, Wrigley, Fenway. Might be it.
That's pretty impressive.
I got pulled chicken.
There you go.
Barbecue style, boys.
Doug was not waiting
Salad.
around.
I would highly recommend.
Is that provolone?
Doug,
cheese
how
on
many
that,
ballparks
puppy?
have you been to?
Or is that?
I have been to 11 ballparks.
Wow.
Did you count Rio's Field there? Because I've mentioned that. I did.
Major League.
Wait,
Major League.
Major League.
It was a major league field. Major league done.
Oh, Camden Yards I've been to as well.
Then you're ball.
Oh, I've been to Nationals Park as well.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Nice.
And PNC.
Saw Trout play.
I didn't even mention PNC, Nationals, Camden Yards, Toronto, New York,
Maybe I can-
Marlins.
Maybe I gotta get City Field while I'm up there.
So I went to get a sandwich.
They're kind of far, but
Suarez
yeah.
Gave up a home.
He did.
He did.
To the deepest
did.
part of the park, probably
He did.
left center.
I don't know. Football I haven't been to.
Went to the Superdome last year.
I've never been to the Superdome.
Not for the Super Bowl when they played the Saints week 3. That was awesome.
Yeah, Al and I went to the Superdome. Saw
Yeah.
Saints Bucks.
Bucks.
Nice.
That was a feisty one too.
So we used to go to a baseball stadium every year, me and a bunch of my buddies. And then that was like in the summertime we'd do it.
Right.
And then they got real aggressive and went to they would do baseball game Friday night, Saturday college football, Sunday NFL game. Little rainbow.
Sorry, I didn't want to take anything away from you're saying, but
The tree is shaking, so all the rain brothers is coming
and,
down.
it's, and they're cold.
What's going on? There they
There
are.
it is. And there's the
People are hunting us down to do the Phillies watch party.
Uh-oh. Little RT.
You did.
They do.
So
They do. Runner at third. Nobody out. Terrible execution.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's good.
Well, they deserve to have a busted. 2-1. Yeah. So we're still on air and praying for a little bit of a Phillies miracle.
Hopefully.
2-1.
2-1.
Suarez just gave up a solo.
You're in position here to get swept by the Pirates,
So,
by the way.
Yeah. They had a big opportunity in that last inning. The runner at third with nobody out. We had Castellanos, Riamuto, and Stott.
Man, that Castellanos comes up big all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, comes up big. Big dump.
Yeah.
Here's Otto Kemp.
Well, now it's time for Otto Kemp, the rookie. For us.
He's hurt.
He's on the injured list.
IL.
Yeah, he got hurt. Yep.
He hit a home run, and now he's hurt again.
He's
It
hurt.
happens. So now we got the kid Otto Kemp up.
Oh, Denise Santana.
Struck down his first.
They should try to trade for this guy.
What are you doing second? Popped up.
Yeah, that's it's not looking good. We're in the top of the eighth.
For the
Bottom of the lineup.
It's not looking great.
Do we have a delay on that?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
No,
No bueno.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. So, what are you guys up to? What are you drinking? Any libations this afternoon? All right, straight up Miller Lite. We appreciate.
Oh, I do have a Brotherton with me. Anybody want to?
Brotherton. Yeah.
Can I offer you a Brotherton, Doug?
I would love to have a Brotherton.
A brother to a brother.
Echo right there.
It's on reserve.
I mean, I
Kemp is
brought
0 for
a couple.
3 today.
And he has not looked good in any at bats.
I brought
listen,
a
it's
couple.
early on.
So we had Louis from the back row come by with some Mission Spirits Amaretto. So that was freshly distilled. Ah, well, I almost did the same thing last night, so don't feel bad.
Hi, girls.
All right, so now 1 out.
Ah, great.
Where's Mark in the game?
Because they brought a right-handed pitcher in.
Pitcher.
It doesn't
Yep.
matter.
Well, would you rather Weston Wilson hit or Marsh?
All right. Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by, guys.
You never know what can happen here at the campground, huh, Doug?
You never know.
Never know.
Yeah, people are
Doug-
paying attention.
Doug
to social
posted-
media.
Tune in.
Did you tag Ocean City Campground or did you just post it? There's so many people that follow you because you're so popular.
Yeah, I posted it.
Now here comes Max Kepler.
Oh,
Yeah.
We got one guy who can't hit for another guy who can't hit.
Oh, boy.
So, guys, I tried something new today. These are Lissio's Bakery released a new potato roll.
and you bought them
Nice.
today?
Bought them today.
They haven't been sitting there.
No.
I was going to
it's
bring
not
those
it's
over
not a
here.
March
Wasn't
25th,
sure if you needed extra
22
rolls.
date on it. It's not a March 25th, 22.
That would have been really nice of Mike if he brought them up. Could have helped out.
I had,
That's a good thought.
All the time.
I said to Heidi, I said, do you think I should bring these rolls over?
I made my
Wow, Taiwan
Stop
Walker.
everything. Yeah, stop everything.
The
Taiwan
out-
Walker.
The outdated, out of
Guys,
code.
throw here a plate, please.
Make them a plate.
Please.
Oh, I don't need a plate right now.
Sure you do.
No, thank you.
They're not the outdated, out of code. Like
Oh, it's the eighth inning. I can
like
wait
the
an
Gill.
inning.
Coming
Like
back,
Gill
let's
Resin?
go on extras.
Extras?
Sure we are.
Get it done in the ninth, though. You can get it done in the ninth.
2 count on cap.
Oh, my God.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Son of a-
Gotta hold that one.
He did. He hit that one right at him.
center field.
Hit it well.
Ooh.
All right, we go to the bottom of the eighth.
This was a 50-70 field. That might have had a chance.
50-70.
True.
Jeez.
Barbecue pulled
Tough
chicken,
critic over there.
Cooper sharp cheese,
Oh, Cooper
on a
Sharp.
potato roll.
Nice.
I mean, can you go wrong? I think not.
I don't think you can. I don't think so.
Amish style potato salad.
Did you shut your microphone off when you went in?
No.
You didn't?
Probably not a good.
You usually grunt when you're loading a plate up.
I'll tell you what, this game is flying.
It
It's
is.
not even 2 hours yet. Not even 2 hours.
Not good for the fightings right now.
No.
Not good.
I'll tell you what it will be good for. tomorrow when I'm on the air at 9 o'clock. It'll be
Help you out.
yeah. People like to complain. I've noticed.
Good. You like complaints, don't you?
So tomorrow, 97.5 The Fanatic, 9 a.m. to 12 p. Nice.
Tomorrow. Yep.
With Mike Gill. Comedy
Tomorrow.
Live.
Yep. Make the nice early morning drive up.
No traffic going to Sunday, I imagine.
Generally, no, hasn't been any.
Only on the way back.
On the way
during a
back
Phillies game,
during a
right?
Phillies game, sometimes I've hit a little bit of traffic. I actually was up there Tuesday night. I filled in Tuesday night, and that's the fastest I've ever gotten home. 'Cause I got out of there at 10 o'clock, and there was
I've done that
not
drive.
well, like it's the eeriest thing when you're in Philadelphia driving on the Schuylkill and you're like
Yeah.
the only car. It is a little bit
It is
weird.
a little
I
bit
feel like
bad.
the
It's crazy.
apocalypse happened and you were late.
When I worked up there, yeah.
Will Smith.
Absolutely.
Will
It was
Smith.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
Yeah, it was
That's a good movie.
pretty nice because it's funny. On the way up, my Waze will tell me hour and 1 minute, but on the way back, it generally tells me an hour and 20 minutes. Just like the 20 minutes of
It's
sitting
amazing.
in traffic.
Getting a lot of love from the camper.
Taiwan Walker's in the ball game. Bottom of the 8th.
Well, they went through Kirkering, Strom, Romano yesterday, so he's probably down a couple arms.
I'm happy to see Taiwan in the spot.
So am I.
To be honest. If you can
Yeah.
turn him into a guy that can come in and mow down in an inning late in the game.
All right.
Yeah, but I still think he's
Ludicrous
got.
thought of the afternoon
What? Go ahead.
Oh boy.
with Luzardo melting down.
Yeah.
Do
One
you
out.
entertain putting him into the pen and putting Walker back in the rotation?
Hell
Not right
no.
now. No. I think Luzardo's tipping his pitches, to be honest with you.
Tipping his pitch?
Yep. Read an article I think it was this morning, actually, that it's a possibility he's tipping his pitches.
You know, something that you don't get on the porch or in Gargantown?
Oh, okay. All right. You don't want to go on air?
Catering
there you go.
service.
There you go.
Passing it down.
This is Stasuk and
man.
Debbie Fisher.
She doesn't
Just-
want to-
down.
she doesn't come on
Understood.
camera. Just put on
Just-
the
This is a
Cable next to you.
thing of beauty.
There you go.
Thank you,
Wow.
Missy. Here, I'm going to
Thank
pass
you.
it down. Now you want to be on air. Oh, yeah, that's probably not going to be edible anymore
Look at
in the
that.
heat.
I think you're right.
Yeah, sure. It's
Tomato
cooked.
cheese.
Cooked dairy. That's good.
Wow, even she was watching.
It's like Baki, or you need whiskey. You need it aged.
You do have some Jameson Black Barrel inside. If anybody's
Woo!
Wow.
I could be.
interested. Now, once you get into the
Yeah.
Black Barrel, live of the night, just
That just goes away. I said the same thing. It goes away. Where'd it go?
David Bednar. Actually, I've been to a game when Bednar at night when he's the closer. He's got a great entrance. Yeah.
Is there anyone better than Mariano Rivera's entrance?
I would doubt it. I mean, I've never really
Edwin Diaz.
been to a game where that I can recall where the closer. I mean, Bednar's is pretty cool. I'm trying to remember what the hell the song was.
Applebaum used to have a pretty cool entrance.
He did.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
Papelbon.
Oh, well.
Phillies Papelbon. Ugh. Not great.
Irish shipping down to Boston.
There you
Look at
go.
Trey make a play at shortstop. You should still be in center field. It's all
So you're going to bring up that point.
right. Every once in a while, he makes a play.
Sosa stays at second.
Hey guys,
The
Back goes to
Renegade.
Short.
The Renegade is Bednar's song.
Okay.
I just got an alert that there's
Uh-oh.
line dancing starting in 15 minutes down at the
Yeah,
pavilion.
I could see. Where'd you get that from?
Well, it's on the app.
Ah,
So when
okay.
you're a member, seasonal, like myself and
There you
my
go.
brother, another Al Fisher here. Yeah, so
There you go.
the DJ stopped at 5, but line dancing is starting very soon.
What is it? The DJ what? My Life with a Song? What is it? DJ what?
Yeah.
DJ.
People are making their rounds.
The Renegade. You know it?
Give me a couple beats.
Dun, 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 dun. The Renegade.
Oh, Sticks?
Yes.
Oh.
That's his song when he comes
Well,
out.
it wasn't the
And
Renegade;
it's-
it was Renegade.
And
Just
it's like
for the record. Sorry, hate
they
to
play like
trouble.
the whole little like lead up, and then when he comes running out of the bullpen, and his eyes are the eyes come up on the screen, and when it hits that oh mama, and then as soon as it hits that
Yeah, I
bam,
like it.
bam, and then the doors open and he
Yeah,
comes
I like
running
it.
out. Yeah, but at night it's got to be because in the daytime it's not the same. But I was
I
there the
like
night
it.
he came out to close. I was like, dude, this is pretty badass. Look at this Taiwan Walker here saying, "Hey, I could be a setup man."
Well, I got to give a shout out to my mom, who's obviously a fan of all of ours. She's not happy that the
I'm on here?
ladies are out here serving.
Hey, just so you know, Mom, I asked for no service. I'm not that kind of person. I did not need the service, so I asked for no service. In fact, Nick tried to hand me the meal, and I didn't want it.
And your son made his own plate, for the record.
So
I
just
made
so you
my
know, I did not ask for service.
I could have made my own.
Yes,
I'm probably being
I
targeted.
don't
by-
like I don't like to eat while I'm
controlling the string over
generally.
You're doing a great job.
Generally, yeah.
We met Mike's
Oh,
OnlyFans,
somebody got
and
smoked.
we just heard from
Look.
Doug's OnlyFans.
Somebody from Millersville. Look at this. Millersville Marauder.
Oh, dude, that hurt bad.
It bounced on the concrete and right up into his face.
Yeah, that hurt.
He should just
Yeah,
watch this
ow.
while watching the game.
I'm always
Where's Millersville University?
a wait to the end.
She said, "Way to go, Mike." By the way,
Thank you. Yes, you wait to the end. You don't
Wait till the end of what, babe?
when the show's over.
What am I waiting for?
I don't know.
What is he talking about?
Yeah.
I am missing his point.
As he's
He's saying you don't eat when you're on the air with a microphone.
You ate, right? Did you have your microphone off?
Me?
we just already had this conversation.
I already got the merits for it.
No, this is keeping it real.
Hopefully I'll get forgiven because I did go out and get the tent for fear of it rains during the broadcast.
Oh,
I get to
so you're literally being chastised.
Oh, dude, my mom is no joke.
Yeah.
Old
She's a
school.
smart lady.
Yeah, look at her. Old school. That's not how I raised you.
Yeah.
I'll probably get.
By the way, for the record,
Yeah, but
I did not ask. He demanded that
He
he
did.
told his wife to go
No,
get it.
Demanded. I requested.
He
I
said,
didn't
"Go get
request
these
it.
three."
No, I
Because
did not. You're correct.
you could go rewind that
Yeah.
and say, "Go get these guys." He said, "Go make 3 plates."
I said,
so to your
I said,
point,
hey, babe, would you please?
I don't remember the word "please"
We're
or
gonna have
"would
to-
you
He did
please."
say
to
please, by the
replay
way.
it after.
in his defense, and I won't defend him all the time, but he did say please.
I don't think so.
He emphatically said
But if
please,
he
by the
did,
way.
I will retract and
I'm
say
pretty
I was
sure he said
wrong.
please. I think he did say please.
I said, "Will you go?" He said, "Will you go get these guys?"
So mom's not happy we're eating
And
on
when
the
I
air?
said,
No, she's not.
and I said,
she's
"No,
not
I
happy.
do not need a
And
plate right now."
her
Oh.
daughter-in-law came out with plates and handing them to everybody.
Oh, the other she wasn't happy we're eating on the air.
Well, it is my wife's 50th birthday on Monday, so maybe I could have. Should I hire a catering company to serve us?
I don't think we really needed any
They're not in
much.
the budget.
We're okay with
Trying to get sponsors,
we're good.
for God's sake.
The amount of people coming up joining the campground.
People are
on the
calling the
porch?
ball out of the woodwork.
I mean, jeez.
Yeah, Mike, we haven't had anybody like venture through your backyard yet.
That's good.
Should we start being concerned? It's gonna be like a
I actually I like it like that.
That would be a positive thing.
Yeah.
I think the armed guards out front would probably
Yeah.
deter him.
Jesus.
We love the community here at the Ocean City Campground. Great people. I was
Oh,
out
they're
there
awesome.
with a big Mets fan. We eating Trojanowski last night over there. I had a little of Irish whiskey with him.
Nice.
We were talking some old stories with Chris and his wife Kim. Congratulations to him on his recent retirement of being a Philadelphia police officer.
Oh wow, that's
And
awesome, man.
he was doing security for the Phillies.
Oh, speaking of which, I saw Gary, the security guy, yesterday.
Yesterday,
No, we got to get Gary out here.
LPGA.
He was at the LPGA.
Oh, was he
security.
really?
Yep.
Nice.
Came over to say
He
hello.
was with us in Clearwater on our spring training trip. I guess we're going to take on the porch the spring training next year.
No,
He never
That
likes
was
to
an
work.
emphatic no.
He never likes to work when he's on vacation, but this doesn't really feel like work.
It's not work. It's natural.
It's real.
It's raw.
All right, 3-2, 2 outs, runner on first. Come on, Taiwan.
Oh,
Walk them.
Jesus.
Oh man.
All right, so we're gonna get our at bats in the ninth. Are we gonna play some small ball to try to actually tie this game up? Or are we
No.
gonna
Who's
play it
coming
straight
up?
We should, but we're
Should be
not.
the top of the order,
Should be top, right?
I guess, because Kepler probably hit for Rojas.
As fast as Trey Turner is, he's not going to.
Marsh probably hit for Wilson.
Yep.
Kepler hit for Rojas, so it should be Turner.
Is there any chance that they pitch to Kyle Schwarber? Let's just say Turner gets on.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, it's a one-run game. You can't put the winning run on base.
Schwarber, Bohm.
You have
Turner,
to. Put
Schwarber,
so.
Bohm.
You're not rolling the dice and trying to go after Bohm.
Well, it depends. What does Turner do?
I would.
I mean,
If Turner's on, that puts a tying run on.
you're not going to put the winning run on first. You're not going to put the winning run on base.
Even though it's Bohm and Castellanos.
When you say you're not putting the winning run on first base, what do you mean? They're not going to pitch to him?
He's
They're gonna
asking, would they not pitch to
All right, got out of
to Schwarber?
Well, I think this is going to be I think this is actually a pretty good spot.
It's a
here
very
for
good spot. Turner, Schwarber, boom.
I don't think.
See, I would
Schwarber.
hit Turner, Bohm, Schwarber. I don't know why they keep moving Schwarber into the 2-hole.
You go Turner, Bohm, Schwarber.
Against the lefty.
Because his on base percentage. You're putting more pressure on the pitcher because he draws so many walks. You hope the Trey Turner gets on,
I think they look.
and then you get 2 men on, and all of a sudden you got no outs, and you're
honestly
pitching to
think-
Bohm as a gap hitter typically when he's on.
I
But,
think
but I'm saying if you had Turner, Bohm, Schwarber, Bohm's a guy who hits a lot of doubles, a lot
does.
of singles, a
And
lot
then
of singles.
have
So
that
now
on
you have
base.
2 on
Old school
for
two-hitter.
Schwarber.
Yeah, old school 2-hitter. I
Yes.
get it.
Right.
But
I
now we're
believe
talking.
The thought process is here. You have 2 shots to get Turner and or Schwarber, who are higher percentage on base guys. In. It's the only reason.
What?
I think that you put Bohm and Castellanos, realizing both of them are not going to be successful statistically. So you got 2 shots, knowing that you probably have. And I know I'm probably overdoing it, but would you say there's a 1 in 2 chance that either Turner or Schwarber are actually on base when they get up?
Yes.
So
Right.
that's why.
I mean,
Stats say so.
Bohm has had runners in scoring position the last 2 years. He's been one of the top 5 hitters in baseball.
Yeah.
So he does produce with runners in scoring position. Generally, he's not a great hitter. He's a very average hitter. He has not enough power, but he has hit with runners in scoring position over the last 2. He's got almost 200 RBIs the last 2 years.
So I'm going,
Back-to-back 97 RBI seasons.
I'm going on the record right now. There's no way, regardless of the situation, that they're pitching to Schwarber.
And I would probably agree with that. But
if
it depends
Turner
on the
gets
situation.
on base, you almost have to.
If Turner doesn't get on base, they're not pitching to Schwarber.
If Turner doesn't get on base,
Getting a home.
Well, there you go.
Fudge.
Quick.
but still,
on.
if you pitch around Schwarber,
what
now
are
you're
you
putting the tying run on
doing?
first base. Bednar, the Renegade.
Why are we first pitch swinging?
Now I can't get this song out of my head.
What, Renegade?
Turner's swinging at the first pitch.
Dude, by the way, it's 6:04. If this game ends in a minute, it'll be a 2-hour game on the nose.
Oh.
And the way the Phillies are swinging at the first pitch, it could end
you
in a
won't get
minute.
that for Schwarber.
Yeah.
That's he absolutely sees a meatball. He
2 hours on the
probably
dot.
will not. Let's see how this at bat goes. To the point we were
I
just
just got a
discussing.
text. Turner first
Ha!
swinging.
It's a good pitch though. Right
Went
down
at
the
him.
lower right portion.
Right after him.
One at him.
He said, yo,
Oh,
Ryan
here's the Thunder
Howard.
fans.
Oh, here it is. We forgot about this one. Which Phillies
Home run derby.
play
As
as a member of the Phillies?
yeah,
PNC Park.
Jimmy Rollins.
It was wrong.
Yeah, right.
Was that
Yeah.
2 straight
No,
weeks?
Jimmy Rollins, 5.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh god. That's unbelievable. Two
That's
Saturdays.
two Saturdays in a row. It's been a Jimmy Rollins stump the fans.
Do they have like Jimmy Rollins doing McCarthy did the broadcast with him the other night.
Yes, yeah. 1-1 Schwarber.
The one is Schwarber.
Is Jimmy Rollins the greatest shortstop to play for the Phillies?
Yeah.
Since we're bringing it up.
I'd have to say I didn't see Boa play really. I was very young, so I don't have a
So
comparison.
Boa's fielding percentage was ridiculous.
Yeah.
like 99 point something, whatever. It was crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't disparage that answer. I just can't say I saw with my own 2 eyes. Boa I was 5 in 1983, and he was towards the end by that point.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was born in 1965.
You know
Nobody
what?
ever
You know
said-
who the first shortstop I really remember?
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
2 outs.
Good pitch.
Stalker.
No.
Dickey, huh?
Dick.
Oh,
Deuce.
Dickie Five.
He's really the first shortstop
Oh,
that I
wow, look at
remember.
Doug Stasuk going in there.
He's really the first
vault.
shortstop that I'm
Wow.
like, oh, the
Big
shortstop's
time.
Dickie Thon. Like I can remember as a
Dickie
kid.
Five.
We were doing the all quarter century Phillies team on Thursday's show.
Okay.
It's pretty tough, like because it's a lot of 08 guys and then this era.
Right.
But like third base is rough.
Do you go rolling?
Rowan only played 2 years in the 2000s. He played
Early-
2000 and
late
2001.
Right. And neither was I.
I wasn't really either, but his number, he had like a 380 on base percentage. There you go. That's the way to swing it one nice and easy. There's the ball game. And in 2 hours and 2 sevens, 2 hours and 2 minutes. Little Chuck Woolery, 2 and 2.
2-2, right back at you.
So we had Howard at first.
Disgusting.
I mean, you could go Tomei.
No, I go Howard.
Utley at second.
Yep.
Rollins at short. So you got Roland at third or Bohm really are your options.
No.
I mean, unless
actually, I'd have to go rolling. I hate to say it.
What about Polanco?
Polanco played like a year or 2 in there at third. Yeah, he mostly played more second.
More second,
Right.
right? Back to second.
Felice. I mean,
Who
there's
I-
not a lot of great options, is the point. Over the 25 years, it's really Rollins 2 years or Bohm right now. Then left field, you got Burrell. Raul Bañez had that one big year, but he was not great after the first year.
That was 09, right?
Yep, 09, he had a really big year.
Talking this quarter century.
Yeah, he said it's 25, yeah, 2000.
25 year, all
25
25 year.
Yeah. It is tough.
How old?
Burrell played a while in left field. I mean, he was not great, but he was pretty. There's just not a lot of options. I mean, unless you like Ibanez for that 1 year. Center field was
I could probably go
really
center.
rough. You got Victorino was probably the best one. In the 25 years, the Phillies have not had a center
Shane was
fielder.
no slouch.
No, but like you're saying he's the best in 25 years. Then right field, you have Harper, Worth, Abreu.
Whoa, that's tough
That's a tough one.
because I was a huge Jason Worth fan.
Worth had one big year that got him paid, but no season really better than Harper won an MVP. Bobby Abreu was a silent assassin, but
Oh,
people
please. I-
couldn't stand him.
I liked him. I was a big fan of Brady.
And then the catcher, either Real Muto, you had Lieberthal early in the,
Get Chooch.
but JT had a stretch of really good years.
He did. So it has to be JT.
Well, yeah, and then Halliday, Lee, Nola, Wheeler, and Hamels and Lidge. But you know,
a lot of it's 2008
so it's a lot of 08 and a lot of now.
till now. Yep.
Everything in the middle,
Out.
rough years before and after.
Agreed.
Cody Ashe's the world.
Dick-
Macau
Dick
Franco.
Geithai.
Dickie Thon.
Yeah, I
Boy, number
remember-
8, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Dickie Thon? No, 11.
So we muster one.
Didn't Dickie Thon get hit in the eye or something?
Yeah, he did.
hanged up there.
Yep.
So
Docker came up when I was that was 93, obviously. He came up, I think I was like in 7th grade, sometime around there. When he came up for Mariotto Duncan.
Mariotto Duncan.
They moved Duncan to second.
when does the skid?
That's the Rutherford.
But this skid that
might
we're
get
watching
swept.
now,
They might get swept tomorrow.
it's getting ugly.
Because Skeens is on the hill for them tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll
Then
get shut out tomorrow.
We're done. It's a sweep.
Yeah, and guess what?
Get the
They
brooms
deserve
out.
it.
Yeah, they do.
You need stuff like this to open your eyes and say, all right, I got to do something. You can't let this, you can't allow this to like, oh no, we're coming out of, we're just having a cold. No, you're not good enough.
So it
And
forces
that will
the
be the
hand to make a
messaging
big move.
tomorrow when I have
Ricky
Ricky, but
Yeah, Ricky Bo's going to be on with me tomorrow in the 10 o'clock hour.
Beautiful.
It's a Mike and Bob Sunday baseball chat. Bob Wankel at 9:54, and we'll be talking a lot about this. I would say mess.
It's a hot mess.
we'll be tuned in.
Big mess.
We will be tuned in right here. We'll be at the campground listening on the
Mimosas.
97.5
Yeah.
Fanatic app.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of Ricky Bo,
There he is. Ricky Bo will be on with me
Love to be
tomorrow
able to turn the volume up, but we
in the
can't.
10 o'clock hour.
He's
So,
saying a lot of scathing things right now.
he should be, because quite frankly, this offense, as we know, they have platoons everywhere, and both sides of the platoons stink.
not good enough.
Both sides of your platoons, your lefty and your righty,
Bad.
are not good. You ever see a platoon where both of the platoons stink?
It's been a long time that we've seen that.
The 93 team, you had Milt Thompson, who was a high batting average, high on base guy, and then you had Incaviglia, who was a big power guy.
Yep.
So they complemented each other well. You had Eisenreich, a high batting average guy. You had West Chamberlain, a high power guy.
That's right.
They complemented each other well.
Yep.
These guys, neither one of them can hit.
One run was
It's-
from Schwarbaum today.
Yeah.
That's it.
Jeez.
Well, and you had Bone with a double, gets the third after the wild pitch.
Yep.
We can't get him in with nobody out. I mean, come on. Really? We could,
All right,
we
well,
could play next year.
Who's your pick for the Belmont? All right, good job, Al.
Why me? Why me?
7:04 for the Belmont tonight. By the way, it's at Saratoga. You ever been?
No, never been.
Wow.
Yeah, I've
You're a
never
world
been out of
traveler. I
the
would've
house.
thought you would've
No,
been there.
I've been sheltered all my life.
From the one baseball stadium you've been
One
to,
baseball
I
stadium
kind
I've been
of
to.
picked that up.
Yeah. No, I'm not a worldly guy, not well cultured.
Okay.
I'm a loser.
But he did make it down to the Ocean City campground.
I
There you
did.
go. He did
He
make
did.
it down here.
Saratoga, though, they're having it because Belmont's getting worked on, which
Still.
means that the Belmont, which is usually the longest of the Triple Crown races, is the same now as the Derby. So Sovereignty and Journalism ran against each other in the Derby. Sovereignty won that race, so they should,
So why are they
You're
calling
like,
it
it's
the
up.
Belmont Stakes, not the Saratoga Stakes?
Well, they have.
because it's going back
Still,
to Belmont.
right,
So
yeah.
it's the third leg of the Triple Crown.
Yep.
Belmont's getting worked on.
And your
It's
pick?
been for a while.
Your pick is
I'm going to go with Sovereignty.
Sovereignty.
Yep.
All right.
By the way, a lot of people are. My buddy Jeff and his wife are there. I saw a ton of people that I know that went to the Saratoga's. About 6 hours from here. A little bit. It's like Albany area.
What do you think randomly, how many people not knowing any better just decided to get up and make their way to the Belmont today thinking that they were going to
What was
They
that
went to the
Saratoga
wrong-
last year too?
Yeah. Oh, was it
It's
really?
been being worked on for a while.
Yeah, it's
the
been
Belmont.
pretty well
Yeah,
publicized.
the-
Because Saratoga is a very historic racetrack. So the
Mhm.
fact that this third leg of the Triple Crown is there is like it's been a big deal. By the way, Preakness is also leaving the Preakness for the next couple of years because they're working on the Preakness. It's going to move to Laurel Springs for a couple of years. They're actually tearing down the Pimlico track and rebuilding it on the same site.
wow. No shot
Wow.
for the Atlantic City racetrack to host any of those legs.
I don't think that's operational anymore.
It's not operational.
I used to go there all the time, man.
So did I.
Big fan when I was a kid, man. I used to go there all the
I'm
time.
not condoning betting when you're 15 years old, but
Hey, you get a couple bucks, you walk up to the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that-
it was like
Saratoga is really cool though. Like it's a cool place to just like go for a weekend. Very very historic. It's like the oldest running racetrack still, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the summer there, it's like a whole night weekend thing. Place is packed every night.
hit my first ever $1 box trifecta at the Atlantic City
Look at
race
you.
course.
How about that?
Yeah.
No, it was perfect. No clue. Picked the horses better, all the names.
Good time the old track. I wish the Atlantic City racetrack was still operational. It sucks.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Maybe we would do on the porch there.
Available. We had to climb a couple.
Sneak in.
I don't know how the internet service is there though.
Well, listen, I want to thank you guys for allowing me to be with these great celebrities here today. I mean, shoot, I mean, I might have half ownership of this campsite, but thank you again for
Al,
allowing me to be here.
how about
I'm sure
King's-
Mike will probably tell
How
me.
about a
King's
King's
Hawaiian?
Hawaiian?
You didn't let me finish my
No.
thought. Again, there's the respect factor. I thank you for it.
I'm offering.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go.
You're You want something that's not outdated.
This is-
We go to
this is
Mike's
what
fridge
started.
on the porch. If he likes you, or
Would you
should I
like-
say if he
would
doesn't
you like
like
my
you,
sandwich?
yeah, you can eat now. we're about to go off the air. So whoever's going to close us out,
So Mike has 2 fridges. If he likes
2.
you, you go to the right.
you got it
If
right.
he doesn't, you go to the left. Al was right
Right,
to the
the
fridge on
left.
No, I gave him plenty from the right. He drank everything out of the
You
right. We had to
handed
go
me,
to
you
the
said
left.
you should drink this, and it had a 3/25/22 date on the
Did you
damn
check the
thing
date
at the
on that
bottom.
one?
Let me check the bottom of this. This doesn't have a 3/25/22 on it.
Nothing we served today was expired. Here.
No, it
Nothing.
wasn't.
Not the rolls.
No.
Not
No.
the beer.
And everything was great.
I mean, hell, we even had Mission Spirits Amaretto hand delivered.
Hand delivered.
Louis, we appreciate you, brother.
Thank
Background,
you.
You the man.
campground.
Enjoyed it.
It was good stuff.
All right, that's on the porch for this week. Phillies lose again on the porch. What are we, 1-3?
We're under 5.
Matter of fact,
by
I
a
mean,
mile.
people should just go on the money line against the
Yeah.
Phillies when we're on the fourth.
A squabble.
Yep, he doesn't eat much.
All right, check us out on social media when our next On the Porch is. I think there's another, I think they have a 4 o'clock. I think they play Toronto next Saturday and then 1 o'clock on Sunday.
Yep.
Toronto coming up. They do have a Sunday night baseball game 2 weeks from now against the Mets.
That's a good one. We should do that
yeah.
one here. We got a couple of diehard Mets fans in the campground. So maybe
Bring them
we could-
over.
We could bring them over, put some Mets fans in the chairs.
Inside the box score didn't look good. So, all right, we'll do it again next weekend, everybody. Thanks for checking us out. And for Al, you always had a lot. Doug
I think I did most of the
I drink
talking, by
like-
the way.
and Nuggets. I'm Mike Gill.
You're the
This has
best.
been On the
I
Porch.
gotta tell you.